Be my guest.
I don't need your guest.
Be my guest. Be my guest.
What's up? It's Game Talk. I'm Gangster. I'm here with not Brimstone, aka Digital Fracture, because I don't know. Apparently he's supposed to have internet today, but maybe not.
He's doing his thing.
Meme Chan, aka Yeetus Deletus.
Olaus.
Yeah, shit, and come Detroit.
Rast.
Good, what's good?
And my man Blue.
Detroit's.
Damn, Blue's
Just-
cringe.
Wait, I know. Why can't you just say something normal like, yo, hey, what's up?
Oh, I consider it not normal. I probably got COVID, anyways.
But you don't have
You give me
COVID.
depression. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, what was it? I didn't lose my. I don't know. I probably didn't because I didn't lose my taste. or whatever.
Positives. Early access dates
What?
for Battlefield.
How?
have been
Wait, how's
revealed.
that negative
You
getting
should-
COVID? I mean, I don't know.
Because
Maybe it is.
because I don't like you, but I love you, but also don't like you.
Wait, hang on. Bro, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's not fine.
People who have pre-purchased of the Gold or Ultimate Edition of Battlefield 2040 will get early access to the full game on November 12th at midnight Pacific time.
So
Midnight Pacific time.
1 week.
Literally
Like that.
next Friday.
Yeah, 2042. Anyways, or 2142.
Yeah,
And
but not till
preload-
midnight Pacific. Yeah, so we won't be able to play it for the show. Or I mean, I guess we could switch to it like halfway through. But yeah,
Well,
that's
oh well.
unfortunate. But
'cause
okay,
if it's also the clocks go back on this Saturday night. So
yeah, but it doesn't matter. The show still starts.
yeah,
You know,
it'll still be
9-ish or
12.
whatever. Yeah. So, but whatever.
12, it'll be like 3 for me. No wait, Pacific. Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
be 3 for me.
Yep.
Oh well, I'll
Yeah,
be up.
you guys and your stupid Canadian time.
It's literally just time zones.
People like stupid Canadian time. It's EST though.
Yep.
I guess I'm.
Damn,
What about-
bet you those people that live on the west coast in Canada must have stupid Canadian time still, but it's still just
Yep.
the same time as your time.
Yep.
You're a clown.
Stupid Canadian money, stupid Canadian time.
You're a clown.
You say that as you live in California. Anyways.
I know, right? It's not as bad as
Big
Canada,
L.
but
And also, they released preload dates as well. Preload is on the 10th for everybody else, and Xbox players get it on the 6th.
what is that? Because their downloads are so slow, they're gonna need the extra 4 days.
They need 6 extra days.
Apparently, if you want, I think that's what I heard. Let me check.
That just doesn't
Battlefield
seem right. Like, why would you
2042.
give
Preload.
Sounds accurate though.
like an extra day,
Uh,
maybe or something?
EA
Well, no,
Play
I-
Preload and Gold Early Access explained. The
Who knows?
timings are as following: Xbox on November 6th at 12 a.m. Pacific time for downloading and preloading.
By the way, anybody who wants to play
Hmm.
some Iron Banners with me, join up.
Iron Man
If you
is
wanna
dicking
hate
him
yourself.
out.
Square
play
the
Destiny.
fuck up, thoughts.
I know, right?
Okay, but also
Play-
you can't say I know, right? But then it's play League of Legends. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Playing TFT, so
I
shut
can't
the
even
fuck up.
first off. I
Doesn't
can't
matter.
even
Playing
play
what?
League. I can't even
Team
play
Fight
League of
Tactics, so
Legends.
shut the fuck up.
It's
What is
League.
that?
It's League.
It's not
can't-
League, it's
It's
completely
League.
different fucking game.
Doesn't matter. It's still League.
I
Hold
mean,
on,
Teamfight
is League of
Tactics
Legends
is
They
It's
literally
like
different.
saying,
put it
it's
off
like,
on
it's
fucking
like saying
Dota.
it's like saying Warzone is a different game to fucking Modern Warfare.
No, Teamfight Tactics is not like
It's an
the
auto
MOBA.
battler. It's not fucking. It's not even close to the same thing.
Hold on. If it still says League of Legends, it still counts. So
It's
shut
on
up.
its client.
Still says League of
Team,
Legends.
you're like
Shut the fuck
you
up.
sound like a 5-year-old
Yeah,
chungus
like-
male saying that shit.
Blue, you're
Learn that there's a
cringe.
difference when someone says there's a difference, and not just like, oh, I've never played it. I don't even know what the fuck it is, but it's the same thing.
Memes like
Well,
League of
it's-
Legends. How do you spell that? Hold
Just
on,
because,
real quick.
dude, if it goes through the launcher, it goes through the League of Legends launcher, which means it's still
Guess
League
what?
of
It's
Legends.
not League of Legends, though.
Is it still look exactly like League of Legends though?
No.
No,
it
it's not even a fucking MOBA.
League of Legends.
I like the
It's still League of
silencer.
Legends.
That's not
It's
how that
okay.
works.
It is how that
Raz,
works.
it's okay. They're cringe.
It's in
You
the
gotta-
league.
it's just
It's
one-
in the League of Legends universe. It's a League of
And
Legends game.
engine,
Yeah.
etc.
That is not how that works, but
That is how that works. Like
I'm
I
gonna
said, that's like calling
see-
Warzone and Modern Warfare completely separate games. Like, no, they're just different modes.
no, they're both shooters. There's not a difference. It's a completely different gameplay.
But it's still, they're different modes. The same game.
The craziest part is he's
You're right.
you know what it
This
is.
comment's
He
actually
fucking-
stupid as shit.
What do you need?
Okay, so it doesn't play like normal.
What is
League,
an
but
auto
it's still
battler?
League of Legends.
Do you know what an auto battler is?
I do know what an auto battler is.
It's a fucking auto battler. Did you call Underlords fucking Dota? No, you didn't. You called it fucking Overlords.
But it was still Dota.
But it was still Dota.
Like just because the game mode's not playing like normal League of Legends doesn't mean it's not League of Legends.
It 100% does, but whatever.
Okay, so then that means every Call of Duty that's not fucking Warzone or whatever is not Call of Duty, right? Modern
They're all
Warfare's still-
shooters. They all play the same.
Oh, what's
This is literally no. Hold up. There's a big difference between every game being in a fucking franchise being a shooter, and then it being going from a shooter to a fucking MOBA to a fucking like.
I'm sorry, but I'm still seeing the same graphics, the same everything about this, just so that you don't have to like really play the game. It's just auto does what it does. But it's
This
still
is the dumbest
everything's-
conversation I've ever heard.
So it's still League of Legends. Okay, good talk.
Yeah, it's kind of brain dead what you said, to be honest.
What I said or what he said?
Fine,
No,
it's a
me.
more brain dead
Me.
version of League of Legends because you don't
It's-
even
it's a
actually have to
completely-
play.
No, that's like saying fucking Pokemon is the same thing as a fucking shooter. It's not. They're completely fucking different. You do completely different things in it.
No, but like
Stretch.
Pokemon on the Game Boy and Pokemon Go are both Pokemon games.
Yeah, but they're also both called Pokemon.
Well-
And this isn't.
This is just a different mode, which is still League of Legends, but it's just not
Whatever.
playing like
No,
normal
that's
League of
not what I
Legends.
want. I don't
Okay,
care about this asshole. Is Zur in Tower?
Google.
I have no idea.
He's in the EDZ or EDZ that's dick in your mouth. Yeah, that's what I'm
European
about to
Dead
do.
Zone gamer.
Where is he at in EDZ? Like,
Doesn't he show up on the map?
does he?
He's in the fucking Winding Cove.
Winding Cove.
Isn't that where he always is?
If he's there.
I
He's all-
don't
he's
know.
all-
I don't
I meant
care
on
about
Earth.
these things. I know where he is in fucking, I don't know, Mars or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, Mars is dick in your mouth. Anyways.
Damn, too small. Can't fit it in there. No, no.
Man, your comments tonight are just off, man.
Low energy.
To be
You ever
honest,
just
I
see
don't care too
Dummy
much.
Mommy and
But
I
be
mean,
like, yes.
If
sorry.
you're gonna try and get me, like, get me with something good, bro.
That comment was literally just like backwards. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, it's evolution.
Fuck. I'm gonna actually have to like look up where this asshole is.
actually having a brain aneurysm.
It's in the wine. Are you fucking? Oh my
Yeah,
god!
but like,
God.
where in the
Today.
Winding Cove? I don't know where in the Winding Cove. it
Right
is.
above the
On top of the
ship,
thing where the ship is at.
you'll see
Yeah.
10, 20 people there.
At the bottom of the map, that's where you go in.
Yeah, where's the ship?
Oh my god, you're so dumb.
I don't know where the ship is. Ship. I don't see a ship. You see
You
a
know,
ship?
like the little corner crevice part of the map. In that area, where there's like that cave and you gotta go up it or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
I do not know what you're talking about.
Is Dota 2 really just a game, or is it Among Us?
Okay, so you see where all those people are on in your screen?
There?
They're all up on the yeah, where all those people are? Yeah.
Oh, up there. Okay, I see it now. Yep.
Like where all the people are at. Where they're completely not doing the event and they're all the way up the top there.
Yeah, I'm switching back to fucking solar because Void is stupid.
Holy shit, she's so strong.
So is anybody joining me for Iron Banner?
Hell no.
Man, y'all a bunch
I
of
have to
bitches.
install that game, and I don't want to install it.
I wasn't asking you, meme.
Well, you said anybody, so technically it's asking everyone, which includes me. Correct? Gamer. Excuse me, I'm gonna eat my Raisin Bran muffin.
Holy shit, she does so much damage, yo.
Ooh. That was...
Good cow.
Good to have Bran in your system, gamers.
The old cut and run, eh?
crappy energy weapon. Woo. Yeah. Okay. Making my way over here.
Alright, Intel coming strong, eh? With the new CPU.
What's that?
The Intel, new CPU.
What about it?
Coming in strong. From at least what I've heard.
Yeah, I fucking... Oh, man. There's some nonsense going on with that. So,
To be fair, though, you're also a fanboy for AMD.
Yeah, I am, but I don't misrepresent fucking AMD or Intel. All I know is that, so Intel released some benchmarks for the 12900K and the 12600K, I believe. And so they used Windows 11.
Ew.
Right, but not only did they use Windows 11, but what was okay? So the first thing was that they had the Ryzen CPUs at stock clocks, and the Intel CPUs were overclocked. Second thing was,
Hey, hold on. Why would you take Intel's values face first though? Like
I wouldn't. I never would. I never would. I'm just
AMD's.
I'm just illustrating what a shady company they are.
That's
so,
all of them though.
Yeah, AMD doesn't do shit like this.
Well, we
ever.
don't know that.
I do know that. Find me an instance. Go ahead.
I don't remember any. Fuck, I don't care enough.
There aren't. They've made some mistakes. Shit's happened. Fair enough. But yeah, they've never done some shit like this. And it gets worse, right? So first things first, they were overclocking their own CPUs and leaving the Ryzen's ones stock. All right. Fuck you very much, Intel. But whatever. Second was, they were using the beta version of Windows 11 that didn't have the patch that fixed the performance for AMD CPUs. And this isn't like an oops, sorry, like that bug was super well known, and the patch had been out for fucking weeks before these numbers came out. So, granted, they probably ran they might have ran the tests before the patch came out, but they knew before they published those numbers that that patch was out and that it gimped AMD, or the not having the patch gimped AMD CPUs bad, and through no fault of their own, because Microsoft is fucking stupid. Yeah, like that. I mean, it would be like if Nvidia put out, benchmarks with their 3080 versus a 6900 XT or whatever, but they were using like drivers from a year and a half ago or something for the AMD card. So yeah, fucking. No, I haven't looked into it because I just don't care. I've seen.
Most third-party reviewers that I've seen said it's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen things anywhere from they're about even to AMD's a little ahead to the highest I ever
Intel's
saw.
catching up, etc.
Well, the highest I ever saw was that there was one game. I think it was the Hitman DirectX 12, the newest version, I think, where the Intel chip got like a 10% or 8% over AMD.
I guess now all that comes down to is price after now.
Well, not just that too, but power, right? And
Don't they need a whole new motherboard?
Oh yeah, and DDR5 RAM, because I don't think the new Intel chips run on DDR4. But the so the one where it was because the 12600 they went versus the 5600K, the 12900 they went versus a 5900X. And the 12900K was, so like I said, the games were, most of the games were about even, and then they traded off, one would be a little ahead, the other would be a little ahead, and then that one Hitman game they got like 8 or 10% better. And in order to do that, they were running like, I can't remember the number, it was like 60% more power or something stupid like that. It was the dumbass.
Probably,
yeah, like space heater type shit. And so this is where we're gonna see the fanboys, because man, for the longest time it was if you had a fucking Black Edition pile driver, the what was the top tier AMD 8 core they had, Black Edition 8590 or whatever. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. That thing took up dumbass amounts of power, 350 watts or something stupid like that. It's space heater, and it's so shit. And so, yeah, I wonder how fast they're going to fucking change their tune. It's like, oh, man, power doesn't matter. What? Like, fucking, you really care how much power your CPU takes, man? So, yeah. But
I don't know. I guess, like, if it brings, better prices, I don't give a fuck.
But they're not. I guarantee you it's not going to be a better price than 5900X. Or whatever the comparable,
That's just negativity.
Yeah, well, hey, fucking prove me wrong. Get me prices.
Because it's just a waiting game at this point.
By the way, Blue, I did have a better Kepri Sting.
Sting. I was talking about Shinobu Zhao.
What? Shinobu's. Oh, okay. So recovery, discipline, no mobility either. 65. What's my? I got a 64, and it's fine. Yeah, I don't need it.
What's the stat distribution?
16 mobility, 9 resilience, 9 recovery, 10 discipline, 6 intellect, 14 strength.
No, I think the Zero one's better.
I mean, not for me
shards,
because it stacks discipline.
Yeah, well, discipline on a grenade build sounds pretty useful.
Sure, but I'm not gonna use it. I'm not gonna spend the legendary shards.
It's not like you don't have enough.
I know, but I don't need it. I got one, and it's fine for me. So.
L.
Per hour timed payload. I think that's actually pretty good, but I hate timed payload. Ooh, tac mag.
I need to level up my character more for this shit.
First in, last out. Why fucking demolitionist, man? What a garbage ass. Yeah, that's not a great roll. Evening.
Time payload's not too bad.
62.
White people, it's good.
Oh,
okay.
4. Oh, that would put me down though. Fuck. Damn. That would almost be fucking worth it. Almost. That is too bad. It had 2 more fucking mobility. I would snatch that up. But that's alright. I get better. And no, yeah. Anyway.
Oh, I guess anybody that cares. I think they delayed the new Final Fantasy expansion.
Is it the
Uh,
MMO
yes,
or
they
the
did.
7 remake?
Huh?
Yes.
MMO.
yes. The 14.
The MMO, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I mean,
Oh,
you
okay.
know, if
I don't really care about
changing
that.
over from WoW. I mean, I like the game, but I'm yeah, fucking MMOs, man. I don't. It's kind of hard for me to get into an MMO, so you know. Yeah.
Not really into anything like that lately, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, what? Not New World?
Hello.
No, I've been playing other things that are fun. right now.
Hey, what's up, JC?
I believe this means a resource
No,
grab.
I can tell you're in because we lost our only viewer.
I'm Florida, man.
So, speaking of New World, Amazon's New World lost over 500,000 players in a month.
Yep.
Yeah, they're concurrent.
You know why?
Because
Because the game's 80% PvP. AKA, there's no in game.
I was just gonna say it's not that great of a game.
It'll be hurting
It
your
doesn't play,
memes
that's the
feelings
greatest
now.
part.
Not
Be
really.
hurting
I'm
his
not-
feelings now.
I'm not playing the game right now, but okay.
Sure you're not.
Hey, meme, you'll be okay. Don't
Yep.
worry. There are other people. There are people playing New World.
There's 159k
The coup.
playing right now.
The hell was
200,000
that
randoms.
noise?
Yeah. Huh?
The hell was that noise?
No.
No.
I mean, I'm just.
Well, it's kind of cringe. I just realized being a streamer is actually kind of cringe.
Yeah, I think.
Have you even tried streaming Blue?
I think you're
There's
just
almost
jealous.
200k right now playing
Ew,
Apex Legends.
streaming? That's kind of gay. I wouldn't do that. I'm a good Christian boy.
Yeah,
I
then,
don't wanna
Save
do
my
that.
virginity for Jesus. I would never stream.
yeah, be quiet.
It means the nine are not done with.
Sorry, I don't even know what's a vagina? How do you spell that?
I don't know.
You'll never get it.
I spell it blue.
That's a color. We're talking about blue.
Sorry.
That's
Hutao,
a
man.
Tao.
Cultured man, you mean?
No.
All right, seriously, nobody's gonna join me for some PvPs.
Oh, I'd rather. I'm playing Genshin Impact right now. As
Of
Sirius
course
says
you are.
Y'all a bunch of bitches, just saying. But all right,
Whatever.
You know,
I soldier on by
Unfortunately,
myself.
Does Destiny 2 have waifus of long brown hair with cool short shorts on? I don't think so. Anyways,
Nah, but it's
Well,
got
I
waifus like
think
Elsie
they've
Bray.
got. I think they've got some with long brown hair.
definitely not. There's no. I would know if there was a sexy brunette in Destiny 2 or not.
Yeah, it's called your mom.
Can't you make your character be a sexy brunette?
No.
No,
No, but-
you can try,
no.
but like it will never be good.
Yeah, well,
You
yeah,
can never make your character hot. I've tried so many times.
Yeah, because developers nowadays, Western developers.
It's better to make your honestly in Destiny it's better just to make your character an EXO. Just flat out.
That's what I do.
Because Western developers especially don't like hot women.
They're
I don't
afraid
like
of fucking
I know, it's weird.
boobs and shit.
They don't like hot anything to be honest.
Yeah.
True. True. That's facts right there.
No, they're fine with hot guys. Like we even looked it up, or I even checked it out because I noticed this.
Yeah,
the
I
other-
bet you did.
I
Bet
did.
You check the toys out.
I was totally checking it out. Because I saw the other day I was spinning my character around and I'm like, oh man, this guy's actually got kind of like he's got a badonkadonk, right? And then Blue, he's got his hunter, like earlier today, and I'm like, okay, let's see that. And no, there's no ass.
Yeah, but Hunter's
Yes.
got that ass.
She has no ass.
Female hunters.
I mean,
have,
not just
like,
no tits,
ice-
and that's a given, right? Because fucking boobs scare these people for some fucking reason. But
like I can
I don't
understand
know.
like boobs and armor maybe not look correctly in size, but an ass, especially on tight pants.
Boob armor is
there's-
stupid,
No, here's the thing. Like, a booty in tight pants, you're gonna see that shit. I'm just saying. And it's like, my hunter's wearing tight pants, and like, I swear to, you couldn't even. Yeah, it's just like, why Bungie? Honestly, if they just had like a boob slider or like an ass slider in Destiny 2, it'd make the game go from cool to like 10 out of 10.
No, all they need to have is a slider called thick, and there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, they get included Dick Slider too for all the people who want it.
Conan Exiles and Cyberpunk have that.
They did that, yeah.
No. Cyberpunk did not have a slider. It just had like 2 or 3 different versions you could pick.
Well, yeah.
Like,
2 versions.
There's a mod for that though, probably.
Oh, I'm guaranteed it. Yeah, if there's a mod for it for Fallout and Skyrim, there's a mod for it for Cyberpunk. So you know.
Big chungy donkey, ding dong a ling dong.
Chig Chungus.
Zone advantage is
You want a chungy wungy dong
Big
ding a ling?
Muggus.
A sale on the big 3.
Big 3 what?
But yeah, it's just
The big 3
Big three
nations in War
dicks?
Thunder.
Oh.
Oh. War
Basically
Thunder.
USA, Germany, and USSR,
zone
or Soviet
advantage is
Union, Russia.
yours.
You lost me
built
when you
like
said War
communist
Thunder.
trash.
Man, that plays League of Legends though.
Yeah, but you play War
W?
Thunder,
You
so
play
like you
much
can't
worse games.
really talk much shit there, meme.
Well, that's why I'm
The
saying like, it
biggest
doesn't
meme
matter.
is
They're both
League of
dog
Legends
shit.
League of Legends is not a shit game. It really isn't.
It really
Debatable.
kinda
What
is.
they've done to the game is shit, but the game itself was not
I mean,
shit.
I can't understand what Raz
And,
has said.
I mean,
I've
hold on,
never
Have
played
any
the
of you
game
guys even actually
before. I
War
played
Thunder?
it.
Shut the fuck up. You guys are
Yes.
clowns.
Zone
Oh,
Shit.
yeah, yes. I bet you played like 2 games
I
and I was
don't-
like, oh, game bad, leave.
Man,
I
it's
don't-
almost like you've never played League and you're like, oh, game bad, leave.
All MOBAs play the same, dude.
No, they don't.
Click, click,
That's
click, click,
whatever.
click, click,
They-
click, click,
they
click,
play
click,
pretty
ability,
fucking
ability,
Don't
click,
tell
click,
that-
click,
don't-
click.
I remember said all MOBAs play the same when I first started playing League, and I had a friend on another server who plays Dota, and the dude gave me a 10-hour lecture on how Dota and 2 is drastically different from League of Legends, and I'm like, okay. I'm
Yeah, but
sorry
that's
to
all-
say
that's
that I
all
did.
new-
Click, click,
no,
click,
no,
click,
no,
click,
no.
ability, click, 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 ability.
That's all nuance, though. That's not fucking like the
Well, yeah,
basics
but I
of
mean, that's
movement
every
and shit
game
like
ever.
Well, but like that's like saying that fucking Warzone is super fucking different from fucking Apex Legends or something. It's like, well, yeah,
exactly,
but
that's
not
the
really.
point I'm
It
making.
kind of is with the character
You know,
abilities, the
you
map.
fucking-
and how
Every
the
game's the
guns shoot.
fucking same. It's just a layout difference. That's literally all it is.
Yeah, I mean, nah.
In the end, it's still on a screen. You're still clicking, pressing buttons. Doesn't fucking
Yeah,
matter.
but there are levels of fucking similarity and not similarity, and Dotas are all very similar to each other.
Dotas.
MOBAs.
MOBAs.
Just like shooters are all pretty fucking similar to each other.
I can't remember when last MOBA I played. I think it was Smite, and it was shit.
Well, that's
League
they
of
tried to
Legends
do something
Blazers, too.
different, and unfortunately it didn't work out. And that is,
Well, you could say it
'Cause-
did work out because the people that do play it are
oh,
still
that's fair
playing
enough.
it.
Yeah, they're playing it, so good on them, I guess. But
They're all cringe lords who think nothing.
Like,
I
don't know.
couldn't get into
They're
it,
all Hotel man.
which was a kind of
Nah,
surprising
nah.
because that's what I wanted. I wanted
Uh,
a MOBA, but third-person action adventure type controls, and but
I know.
Depends on the game and how they do it.
well, sure,
Because
but
like, for me, I couldn't imagine playing
shit,
like.
shit.
I'm just gonna. I have to use this example, but I couldn't imagine playing League of Legends in like a third-person view because you get so much information just by being able to move your camera around
well,
all
that's
over the
I mean,
map and
yeah,
shit.
but like
It's
yeah,
like,
that's
I
why
couldn't
Smite
imagine
is a
sacrificing
completely
that
different
for-
character. A completely different,
game.
game. Yeah.
and you're having some problems there. You good?
Fuck.
But it's like compared to other MOBAs or whatever, like, or I don't know, just like for me, I'd rather just have like the high camera, like whatever the fuck you want to call it, aesthetic. If I can gain information
Isometric.
from like isometric, if like I get so much valuable information out of it, to be honest.
Well, but again, that's Smite was designed around not having that, so
Yes, but it's like
Take that knife, bitch.
Zone advantage is yours.
View profile. Games.
Yeah, miss me with that gay shit.
0 hours.
It's hard when you're
zero
such
fun
a-
at all.
Gotta meme it a little bit, you know.
Okay, we got that.
Armor, you're such a chungus male.
Yup. Thickest,
View profile.
Biggest,
thickest,
thickest.
thickest,
Games.
thickest.
Wow.
I have-
Oh, and I can't believe I missed that one
You
too.
guys put so much time into this game.
Thickest.
Anyways, I got a laptop if anyone cares, but
I mean, good for you.
yeah, it's pretty powerful.
Other than that, I don't care, but you know.
I get to watch anime on my
Hey, you know
bed
what that
now.
means, you cocksucker? That means you've
Oh,
got no
oh, no.
excuse because you can use your laptop to be on Discord and we can watch anime together, you motherfucker.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I can't install Discord on it. It doesn't
Oh,
allow me.
yeah, it's incompatible.
I have parental controls on it. I'm sorry.
Just like him and his last girl. God.
You're full of shit.
True.
I had to meme money a little bit there.
No, it's true.
You're full of shit, though.
The advantage.
I'm not full of shit. I took shit yesterday.
Dude,
technically
like,
speaking.
full of shit doesn't even adequately describe that.
What do you mean? I took a shit like 2 hours ago. Like, what are you talking
But why am I
about?
still seeing shit coming out of your mouth?
That's just how we are. Yeah.
Yea, though I walk, I shall fear no evil, because Ace is with me.
That's all you can do is talk it. you know?
Woo!
Meme, it's fine. You're a sexy brunette.
Thank you.
Congratulations on a
He says meme.
hard-fought victory.
Still gonna respond to it like that, because why wouldn't I? I'm a sexy brunette over here. Come on now.
Wait, does your mom count? Got him.
Bro, why are you so into my mom?
He's a weirdo. Like that.
I'm
Okay,
not
just-
gonna
I don't
lie,
get it, bro.
dude. He gets me. Got that. Oh. Sorry, I was Genshin related shit. What were we talking about?
I don't know. I was zoned out.
I was killing stuff, and I didn't like. Oh. Just
I
not
was
you
busy
people.
getting my. Never mind.
So,
Yeah.
in more Intel news,
Mm-hmm.
there are 32 games with Denuvo that are not compatible with Intel's new Alder Lake CPUs.
Well, it's Denuvo,
Oh.
so like, okay.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Apparently there is a workaround.
There's always a
Um,
workaround.
Well, I mean, you know, besides
The best
say-
workaround is just not having Denuvo in, but okay.
I thought you were
bet
gonna
it-
say the best workaround is a reach.
I guess Intel really does have an advantage over
speak for
AMD right
yourself.
now. They know how to deal with Denuvo.
Well, yeah, but you can't play those games. Well, no, okay. Like I said, there is a workaround, so technically you can play those games, although you kind of have to gimp your CPU to do it. But yeah, so I mean, I'm sure it'll get worked out because fucking, see if this was AMD, nobody would give a fuck, and they'd just let them stew because they're assholes like that. But hey, but in even more related, so companies are now doing the Lord's work. Tekken 7, Injustice 2, and Mortal Kombat 11 have all removed Denuvo. Like,
Oh, for real? That means Tekken 7 will actually run better. Holy
Yes.
shit, that's crazy.
Yes.
Can we just
The
get
game-
rid of it altogether?
I really wish we could.
Completely.
I really wish we
Know
could.
what I hear from that? Tekken 7 won't crash anytime I alt tab out of the game. Oh my god, that sounds wonderful now.
Yep,
I mean,
basically.
you say that. Watch it happen. Day one.
No,
dog.
I would not be surprised if it fixed it, actually, because
No, because like that one of the reasons why I hate playing Tekken is because anytime you alt tab out of the game, I'd have to have control panel open constantly because not control panel, task manager open to fucking have to close Tekken because the game will just crash and like it just
Then at that
does
point, why do you even alt F4 or alt tab? Just alt F4 every time.
Yeah, one of them.
Skip the steps.
I would literally be unable to play that game then because I alt tab so fucking much.
It's a
Yeah,
habit that
so-
like every PC
It's
gamer
it,
has
by the
at
way,
this point.
Yeah.
same with Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 11. Remember the new one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah. 'Cause
every time I
Denuvo is
tab
garbage. Look
tab
at
out
that
of that
sexy
game,
beast.
fucking tab out of that game would crash, or like
Yep.
severe issues.
Who's fighting
Yep.
And
And
you say,
then
why do you
one,
tab out a lot? He's
one,
like, what do you think?
one of the, I can't remember which one it was, but one of them, like the exe file, after they removed Denuvo, went from like fucking 100 and something megs down to like 17. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Fucking seismic strike.
Zone advantage is yours.
So what you're telling me is Denuvo's garbage. Other news,
Yes.
water is wet
Which-
and the sun rises.
Yeah, which
at
we
9
all
o'clock.
knew, and is the this is my shocked face. Surprise Pikachu.
Surprise peek at me. That's weird.
Find your prey and end them.
Yeah, like fucking.
Uh,
Maybe they never fix it, and the new Intel CPUs are simply incompatible with Denuvo forever, and then game companies
rid of it?
finally
Oh,
drop it,
That's
and then
hilarious.
I will finally have something I can praise Intel for. They will have killed Denuvo, and it will be a glorious day.
You cut their momentum. Keep pushing.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna do
hope
Eternal.
Intel doesn't go. Oh, we'll try and make it make our stuff compatible.
Oh no, they're going to. They're
no,
already
no.
working on it. Like I said, they have a workaround, and I'm gonna laugh if the official fix. Whoa, that was nasty. The fuck was that? Oh shit.
I would just prefer Intel to just tell these people,
Denuvo to kick
go fuck
rocks.
themselves.
I know, right? But they're not going to because Denuvo is still way too popular as a.
I don't know why. I don't know why. Garbage.
Money.
And the people defending Denuvo are fucking stupid.
Defend Denuvo. What the fuck?
Advantage is yours.
You know.
Must be
No.
uneducated people.
Zone C.
What
Like,
clown
they-
shoes are they? What clown shoes are they wearing? Where can I buy their shoes? What the fuck?
I don't know. Like, if you go to the Steam forum, any almost
Oh.
any discussion.
Your first mistake was going to the Steam forums. But,
No, hey, Steam forums are pretty good.
Is yours.
They're okay.
Yeah, whenever you're trying to
They
figure
can be.
something out.
I mean, it's
Anything
like,
outside
just like any
tutorial
forum.
is
They're
like-
they're full of bad takes, But that's anywhere.
A Steam forum is the smaller version of Reddit.
I'm heading to
The
bed.
original.
You're out,
You
Rat?
know, have a good night. I'm fucking tired, man.
Zone B.
You know how
bro.
late I was up last night.
Well, oh, yeah, I guess.
I
Oh,
can't fucking get this
motherfucker! Wow.
Alright, peace.
Later.
Yeah.
Doing terrible this round.
Ew, thank God he left. Holy fuck.
I know, right?
Kidding.
That
Oh my
fucking
God.
douchebag. Ugh.
Yeah, I bet he plays League of Legends too. Oh my God. Can you
Yeah.
imagine?
No,
Yep.
I can't.
Zone B.
Only
League
the
this,
worst
league that.
assholes
How
play
we go
League of
league yourself some
Legends.
bitches.
Zone A.
Oh, fucking. Ugh.
So what do y'all think of Call of Duty Vanguard? And by you all,
Trash.
because he's the only one who's played it.
I haven't even played it. I've only played the beta, and other than that, I've never.
Oh, you
not
played the
touched it.
beta? I gave the beta like one game and I stopped playing the immediately.
I played for like
Okay.
maybe like 10, 20, like maybe an hour, maybe.
I couldn't even get the game an hour. I think the game took longer to download than I actually played it.
But it was just terrible, and I'm so glad. Like, if I was gonna buy it, it would be only for zombies and only zombies, nothing else.
Yeah, but,
I
like,
mean,
don't do
Zombies
that.
Looks like,
Yeah, but I'm not. That's the
Okay.
thing.
like Zombies hasn't been good in like so long. I just don't care anymore. I
Like-
have the old Call of Duties, but I really want to go back to Zombies. I don't care about the new ones.
Like,
Um,
dude, if it didn't break my immersion in a lot of things, I'd probably be like, okay, good game. But no, there's
Didn't you
so
wanna
many
get it
things
for
that just
Warzone?
ruin it. Huh?
Weren't you to get it, or did you say you had the new Call of Duties for Warzone for the guns or
Well,
whatever?
That's if I was playing Warzone now, but I'm not.
Oh yeah, you quit Warzone. You finally quit your addiction to quit that shit ass game.
Yeah, now it's Apex.
Man, it's less shit. So
Basically, whichever game's less garbage, I'll be playing that for BR. Or if a better BR comes out, then I'll play that.
Nah, man, we should obviously go and play PUBG. That's all I'm saying.
It's not that bad. But like,
It
not,
really
I have to
fucking
download
is.
it. Mm,
I mean, the
like,
problem with PUBG, that's
well, it runs
download
now. It
again.
runs fine now. Like, you can actually play the game and have fun with it. But like, there's just better BRs to play. That's all I'm gonna say. There's Apex now, and I'd say even Call of Duty's better than it.
And PUBG, I don't know. Dude, y'all remember? I say y'all remember like it was so long ago. When PUBG was blowing up, dude. Holy fuck, you couldn't escape it.
Dude, the game was so fun that I put almost 1,000 hours into it.
Holy shit, how?
I liked PUBG. It was fun.
I mean, then again, everyone for some reason has long hours in PUBG. Even me, even though I
I
mean,
know.
like,
I have 988 hours in PUBG on Steam.
I've not
is what
played
it
one
says.
fucking minute of PUBG.
And it was fun, dude. Like back in the day when PUBG first released. When did it release? Oh fuck, I don't remember.
It was a while
did
ago.
they change the name? Because I can't find it in my Steam library.
No, it's still PUBG.
Well, it's Player Unknown Battlegrounds.
Yeah. Let's see, when did it
I don't think
release?
PUBG actually searches.
No, you gotta type in PlayerUnknown's, but it's basically still PUBG in the title when you have the game. The game released in 2017 in December, which it wasn't ready to be called released at that time. But
It's still not ready
that's
to
when
be
it
called
released. Well, now it's more of a full game and there's a lot of stuff you can do in it. But back
Damn.
then, 2016, 2017, 2018 and stuff, it was really fun to play the game. Like, you had a really good time.
I mean, I
Yeah,
I
but I
disrespect
think-
it, but I also had a lot of fun playing PUBG, mostly because of my
Right.
friends, but still.
Nowadays, it's not good.
Yeah, but hold on though. I think part of that is
Like-
that you also got to remember that there were no other battle royales on the fucking.
There was. It's just
No,
no.
there
There
wasn't.
was
Well,
good PUBG.
no, not in the only other BR that you could play around 2016 to 2017 was playing the Armor 2 mod, which is what the PlayerUnknown guy made. But he decided to make PUBG instead. Now we have
Yeah.
PUBG.
So yeah,
we-
there was nothing, and it was a while before. What
I
was
think
the
the only
first
other one
one?
we had, I think it was Blackout with Call of Duty Black Ops. When did
Damn, dude, I'm
Blackout.
lagging hardcore. I wonder if that's.
I found it.
Yeah.
I put around 35 hours. Not 30 hours into the game. I was mostly just with friends, because friends were like, get PUBG, and I'm like,
Okay, so
sure. And
PUBG released
my
in
1050 Ti
2018.
had a struggle fest running that game.
PUBG released in 2017. Call of Duty Black Ops 4 released in 2018, which was BR. So a year after you had Blackout, and then I think it was Fortnite. Fortnite released in September 26th of 2017, but that's probably not the
Let's see if
BR.
that fixed it.
That's probably the base game.
You were the wolf. Finish.
That's before it was
Fortnite.
Battle Royale.
Fortnite came out a while ago, I think. Not a while ago,
It
but
came out before PUBG did.
no, Fortnite. No,
but-
Fortnite came out before
Still
PUBG,
not
but the
done.
Battle Royale mode came after.
Yeah,
like, I think
yeah,
it was
that's
like
what
a-
I'm saying. Because
Yeah.
Fortnite is originally a different game entirely.
Hey,
Yeah.
let me know. Let me know if you're surprised by this. Twitch adds new. This is 3 days old. Twitch adds new category, and Amaraz instantly shoots to the
Return
top.
to the
Oh
front.
yeah, I saw that. Yep. No, what's
hey,
really
what-
surprising
tell
is
me-
what
tell me
the
if you're-
category is. It's not fucking nudes or something.
What is it?
What's the category?
Fucking animals and something or other.
Let me see.
Whatever they can at this.
You see,
at this
yeah, it's something about animals, animals,
gonna-
aquariums, and zoos.
Yeah,
gonna
animals,
be
aquariums,
honest.
and zoos. She does
I'm
belong
gonna
in the
be
zoo,
honest.
but-
At this point, I appreciate the hustle. Holy shit! If she pulled it off, you know what? At this point, I appreciate the hustle. You know,
with those,
if she,
with those titties, does she cosplay as a cow?
I guess,
I mean,
dude,
she
I don't know
could.
those titties. On God,
Dude, the
I'd be
only
the-
reason they made Animals Aquarium and zoos is because people were fucking doing shit and just chatting and then hot tubs with fucking animals in those categories. That's why they made this category.
Why not just make a category called IRL and be done with it? Like, why
Because
the
there
fuck
already
are
is a
you-
category called IRL,
Wait a
but they
minute.
can't do that.
Wait a minute.
So I'm so Twitch, why is your system so garbage?
Well, it's Twitch.
Because it's Twitch.
Remember, Twitch will never be good.
And Activision just had its worst day in 13 years. And one
Good.
technician says it could be so bad as good.
2 zones are yours.
I mean, you say that, but people
stock
still play
fell.
Warzone.
The stock fell more than 14% on Wednesday. Its worst day since November 2008. They're announcing delays for the latest releases in its Overwatch and Diablo franchise.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Overwatch 2 and Diablo 4 got delayed.
What?
Evidently.
Yes. Overwatch 2, I'm just flat out, Overwatch 2 is not coming out at any time closer this year.
Even if it releases, it's gonna be garbage, so it doesn't matter.
Or not even this year, by
A
the
while
way.
ago, I don't know if it's like a non-satirical article, but it says evidently. So, but who knows? Right?
No, it's like Overwatch 2 is not coming out till at least like 2024. I will put down money on that one. 2024.
The studio is grappling with sexual harassment, discrimination.
Yeah, but even with that, Overwatch,
allegations that led to fringes, the recent quarter and development disruptions. Activision is by far the worst performer among the top video game stock. Its shares have fallen 28% in 2021. Oh, competitors Take-Two and Electronic Arts are also lower for the year, but at just a fraction of Activision's loss. That's bad. Holy shit. Damn.
well, Overwatch is kind of fucked anyways, because like the Overwatch 1, the first game, is on life support because they just stopped supporting it, so it's on life support.
Well, speaking of that, there was just an article put out. This is part of the Blizzard troubles, and there are a lot of them, but Blizzard lost, what was the, I gotta look at the number, where was the, 13%. Blizzard has lost 13% of its monthly active users.
Zone advantage is yours.
On all their games in general, or just
They
Overwatch?
don't, that's the thing, Blizzard doesn't
It's
do...
probably BattleNet in general.
Yeah, it's BattleNet in general, so like probably most of that is WoW players. But
And me, to be honest. I
But, yeah.
uninstalled everything through BattleNet. I don't use them.
I still have Overwatch installed, I think, but I got Diablo because I like the Diablo remake, so.
Yeah.
3 minutes remain. Keep the pressure.
You're probably better off just uninstalling Overwatch, to be honest.
Probably, but it's not hurting anything right now.
Like,
You're
I
never gonna play the game
uninstalled
again.
basically everything on BattleNet, and I don't give a shit about those games anymore.
I mean, I'd play Overwatch if somebody, wanted to play with me.
Nope.
It's still fun. Like,
Overwatch? No, I don't have it.
Fun? I wouldn't go that far.
Victories like this will
yeah,
carry
it's
Overwatch? I don't have it.
new age.
You don't want it.
No, I don't.
So, like, win-win.
Never bought it. No.
Shame too, because it's one of the best hero shooters there was, and
Yeah, it was fun.
now nothing.
It was fun. I mean, I played on Xbox.
If you think, I guess, the crazy thing, if you think about it, Overwatch is down for the count and Team Fortress 2 is still around.
Yeah, but dude,
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, Team Fortress 2 has been dying for fucking a decade.
Let's
People
check the
still play
Steam
that shit.
chart.
Go ahead, yeah, check Steam charts for Team Fortress 2, because I'll bet you it's not.
Search Team Fortress 2. 98K right now. Concurrent right now.
Right now?
Yeah.
What's its peak?
24-hour peak or all-time peak?
24 hour.
112K.
Okay. So 100,000 players. I
That's
mean,
pretty good for a game that's like
that's-
10 plus years old.
you know, it's what
All-time
look up.
peak was 150K.
That was its all-time peak.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense, dude. Millions of people were playing TF2.
Doesn't mean this is just the peak though. So like they could be playing different whatever times, and people just, you know.
Maybe it like changed or reset when they went like free to play or something like that. I don't
When
know.
did they go free to play?
It was a long ass time ago.
Heck,
Overwatch?
That was like
I think
10 years
in,
ago or
uh,
something.
I think I have seen.
In 2021 of May is when TF2 hit the all-time peak of 150K.
Who's fighting spirits?
That doesn't make any sense because it was way more popular fucking right when it went free to play.
Well, that's what it says here.
That's off somehow.
In May of 2021, it says 150.
Claims
150.037.
Look up Left 4 Dead 2, by the way.
Okay.
'Cause there was an interesting article about Left 4 Dead 2.
Dead.
Speaking of old games that are not
Oh yeah,
dead
I
yet.
saw that Left 4 Dead 2 rise in player counts again.
It reached its
in the you want the past 24 or right now?
right both.
Okay, so right now there's 22K. And that was 28 minutes ago. 24 hours ago, it was 30K.
be captured. Zone advantage is
And when did Back 4 Blood release? Was it September or October?
I can't remember.
Or well, the last 30 days it says it gained 383.2, which is a 2.44% increase.
I mean, that was the article said that the Back 4 Blood 2 release got
Back 4 Blood 2.
lost the
Back 4 Blood 2. Back 4 Blood release also coincided with a huge rise in Left 4 Dead 2's player count.
zone C.
Go
So I
look
think
at
I think there were a bunch of people who
12th of October.
didn't want to get Back 4 Blood or didn't want to pay for it or didn't have the money, and so instead they played Left 4 Dead 2.
They bought it because it was like dirt cheap, like
Or
around-
maybe, yeah,
like around Halloween.
$5 or whatever,
So like,
yeah.
yeah.
No, it was
But-
below that. You can get Left 4 Dead 2 for like $1 at this point, dude. You get like so
Yeah,
much shit
but
for
The
$1.
game, it was a 2.44% increase of players
The howls are quiet.
Let me see.
from October of 2021, which was minus 8.44, and it was also a plus 20.23% of players during July. Which when was the beta for? It was like August or something, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Opponent claimed zone
Yeah.
B. Zone A.
They
There
will-
it is. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Steam's Halloween sale helped Left 4 Dead 2 top Back 4 Blood player count over the week. That's what it was. It topped Back 4 Blood. Yeah,
Oh, imagine my shock.
for
Back-
It also
concurrent players.
helps that Back 4 Blood is on Game
Back
Pass.
4.
Zone B captured.
Yeah, but this is just
Zones
Steam
are
though.
yours.
How would
Yeah,
Back 4
and-
Blood be right
That's
now
what
if it
I'm
wasn't for
saying.
Game Pass?
Okay, hold on. Listen to this. Back 4 Blood's current players right now 18K, while Left 4 Dead 2 is 22.
Zone
Yeah,
B.
fair enough. But that's the thing. You gotta think like
No, I'm just
Left
saying,
4
you
Dead
know,
2 is also
it's on
fucking
Game Pass. It helps.
one. It's not even 1/10 the price. It's 1/60th the price, or like
Well,
six,
yeah,
it's
Back
a
4 Blood's like
$60 game.
$80.
Yeah, it's no, well, 60 for
me.
US, but yeah, it's $60 versus $2 or whatever it was for Halloween. So that's
Yeah, it's almost like there's no replacing Left 4 Dead 2, like at all. That game's just never gonna move.
for somebody who fucking says some shit like that, dude, you never ever play that game.
All you guys ever wanted.
We've played it a bunch of times, haven't we?
We have,
Yeah,
but
we played
like
a bunch of times.
we have. I haven't played it in forever. I haven't seen Blue play it in fucking probably
Last time we played.
6 months, 8 months. It's been a long ass time. So,
We
he's
definitely
never-
played Left 4 Dead.
and he's never asking me
definitely
to
played
either.
Left 4
That's the thing.
It was like 6 months ago or something like that.
Something like that. It was.
It
a
definitely
while.
wasn't 6 months ago. It was
It was
definitely
in
not.
it was in the time frame of 6 months, is what I'm saying. Not like, somewhere in between now and before 6 months ago. We were playing Left 4 Dead 2.
That's two.
Twofer.
Steam will tell me. Last played August 28th. That's what my Steam says. Last time I played it.
Yep, all three of us played. No, all four of us. It was me. It was me, you, Dig, and yeah, it was me and you, Dig, and Gangster. We were playing Left 4.
You lucky
We were
bitch.
playing. I remember that stream. It was a stream where you got the most witch damage and most witch calls or whatever, because you got all the witches to follow you and shit.
Yeah. Okay, well, anyways, back for Blood's like meh game.
I said
If I
it
don't have to
before.
pay for
I
it,
liked
I will
it,
take it.
and I
If I
will
don't have to
buy
pay
it.
for it, I'll take it.
I will buy it, but not when it's $60. I'll wait for it to be like 15 or 20. Although Rast
I feel like
said
them.
if it ever gets to 40, he will buy all of us a copy.
5 minutes remaining.
So
Gotta be more specific here. He meant myself, Rem Blue, and you.
yeah.
I don't know about you, JC, but that's what he said.
No, I have it installed on the Xbox.
Oh yeah, you got Game Pass. I forgot.
Well, he doesn't need it.
Whatever.
He already has it.
By the way, there's gotta be a new Devil May Cry season.
Probably not gonna be good.
A
Probably
new Devil,
not.
wait, a new Devil May Cry game?
No, series.
Oh.
Anime series.
Fair enough.
Probably won't be good, but who knows? Hopefully,
Well, who's making it?
I think the Castlevania people are making it.
Oh,
I'm not
Netflix
sure.
shit.
Hey, but Castlevania was good, right? So
Okay, but like, then there's Cowboy Bebop, the live action. So like,
yes,
there's,
there is.
like,
So
come on.
yeah. It's,
Yeah, but the Castlevania guys are not in charge of that, though. Right?
No,
Basically,
Like
go,
Netflix-
go,
Netflix
go in
is-
expecting the
Zone
worst.
C captured.
Netflix is just acting like a platform. Shocking. Unlike Facebook and Twitter. You know, Netflix is basically like, hey, if you want to drop your shit here, go ahead. We don't care. I mean, you know, Dave Chappelle, they're not getting rid of that.
Well, I mean, they're a little more than a platform because they do like green light projects and shit like that. So,
Yeah.
but
I mean, Netflix does produce a lot of garbage.
yes, they do. Then again, they also put Dave Chappelle on. So
I mean, Squid Game seems to be like really
I mean,
popular.
I'd rather watch I'd rather have Netflix than like whatever the other services right now. To be honest,
Amazon Prime, as much as I fucking hate
I mean,
Amazon, like it's really solid. You know.
Prime. For Prime, it's weird because like I'm not really that interested in the shows on there. But I know my parents fucking love using that show all the time. I know because
Well,
like, I
but
see
it's
them
not
all
just the
time.
shows, right? It's got the best selection of like movies and shit, and it's got a lot of anime. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like my mom was gonna Toradora was on. Fuck you.
It's not Netflix or Dora. No.
Yeah, but it was also on
On
Amazon
Amazon.
Prime, and it was free. So
They would-
like
Zone C
Netflix.
lost.
What? You have to pay for Amazon Prime to get Prime.
yes, but once
know
you
what he
have
meant.
Prime,
What he meant. What he
anything
meant.
on Prime costs nothing extra to view.
Blue know what you meant. He's just being a dope.
I know he's
No, it works the exact same as Netflix. Also, my team.
no,
Holy
it
shit.
doesn't
They're-
because Amazon Prime has stuff that
When
you
have I ever had
can.
to pay to watch something on Netflix?
So if I pay Prime, I get Amazon Video and I get Amazon Music and
Music.
shit without having
Yeah.
to spend extra money because I'm already paying for Prime. But that doesn't mean I get all the features, but I get most of them.
Well, not just that, because you can they also have stuff that's not on Prime, but that you can
Be vigilant.
pay
Make
to
your
view.
next opponents pay for this defeat.
Like
It all
there,
depends.
I thought,
there are different
shit, what's that?
subscriptions, you know, yeah, like Cinemax, Paramount Plus, and all that stuff.
No, not just
Oh,
that,
what?
but just you can just rent a movie. Me and my parents do it all the time because like the movies we want to
Yeah.
watch aren't on Prime, so they aren't part of the $15 a month, but they have them available for rent, and it's like, you know, anywhere from $1.99 to $3.99, and so we'll just rent it and watch it, and it's handy because they've got a huge library.
Like, oh no, the money. Oh, whatever.
Well, that's the thing. It's like,
So-
you know, it's $2 or $3, you know.
That's a lot of money just to rent a movie.
Compared to what? Where else are you gonna rent a
The
movie,
others.
bro?
No, I have to rent a movie on
Rental
Netflix. I can
rental
just
stores
watch.
have not been around for.
I don't have to rent movies on Netflix. I can just watch.
Yes,
People
but
just
Netflix
What if
watch.
you
does
don't
not
have the
have
movie you
every.
want to
Yeah,
watch
that's
on Netflix?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's still
but-
Redbox is still around.
they are,
Or some-
but their
I don't
selection
even
is
think there's a
pretty
Redbox
garbo.
in my
Yeah.
whole universe.
Very
near me,
limited.
You know,
so-
Redbox has all of like maybe 15 movies that you can rent, and it's like, yeah, if you want the
Yeah.
ones that, you know, because they have like the newer releases. But you know,
Mhm.
we're going through all our old favorites, right? That's, you know, we just watched. I mean, my dad's last one was like Me, Myself, and Irene. What was my
Hilarious movie.
Oh, hilarious movie. I don't know if
The
that
Bad
one
Guy
or
Bad
Liar
Guy?
Liar is the best. Oh God, what's his name? Fuck, dude, I'm getting old. Fuck is that guy? What's Liar Liar?
Use everything
Me,
in your
Myself, and
power.
Irene. Ace
Fight to
Ventura.
never
What the fuck is
prevail.
that dude's name? Ow. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know between Liar Liar and Me, Myself, and Irene, but they're both fucking hilarious. And what the fuck was my last movie?
Okay, let's watch anime.
The hunt is on. If this is
Damn, they
the
capped us quick. It's gonna be a fucking bad round again.
Okay, only watching anime. That's what I do.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, so what do you do, Blue, when Netflix doesn't have the movie that you want?
Usually look up in the high seas.
Yeah, well, if you don't want to do it illegally,
let the wolves rest.
I mean,
What are
you're
you
off-
talking about? I'm just going on my boat and traveling on the sea.
Yeah, of
What are
course.
you talking about?
I would never accuse you of something.
Bro,
like I-
I'm just talking about One Piece. What are you talking about? Like, actually. Oh my god.
One Piece that you'll never finish.
right?
You'll never finish. I'm on episode like 600. I'll finish it eventually.
600, like that's a little over halfway there.
Almost 1,000.
Hey, yo, I got that though. I got it. I had to watch a little bit of Golden Time, and I'm actually surprised how good it was.
Oh, dude, it's
Granted,
amazing. It's
Granted, made by the same person who
amazing.
did Toradora, and
Yes,
you
it
can tell
is.
because the fucking the OP for Golden Time, at least the first OP, is almost exactly like Toradora's first OP.
It's pretty similar, yeah.
so
I like the endings a lot better though.
I skipped the ED to be honest, because I'm just like,
Oh
I
no,
want
the
more.
the
I wanna
endings
go
are
ahead.
good. It's interesting too because it's not just Toradora because it's got a lot of references to this show, but it's got a few references to a show called Nana, which was really good. And I think the same, like, I don't know who was from where. Like, I don't know if it was like, you know, the director from Nana or the writer or whatever. I think it was the writer from Toradora, but I think I can't remember who was from Nana, but that's another good one. Although that's another one they never finished, which was fucking unfortunate because oh my god, it left right the absolute worst possible spot. Yeah, but well, have you met the goth band chick yet?
Goth girl.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
she's a character in Nana. She's
Oh, she is?
she is one of the Nanas. That's the okay. So the plot for Nana is this girl named Nana is traveling on a
Oh,
train,
really? That's a spoiler.
right? And she meets another girl named Nana on that same train. And then they talk for a while. They're really different people, obviously. One's a goth band chick, and the other one's like, you know, not prissy, but like, you know, just kind of middle class, sheltered. Fuck you, shucking ape. But anyway, they get to talking. They talk about their life and some other shit, and then they get off the train. They're both moving to they're both moving to the same city, and when they get to their apartment, they both were. It's either they both were mistakenly sold, or not sold, but like rented the same apartment, or like they can't afford it for some reason. They end up moving in together, and then it's just kind of a chronicle of both of their lives for, you know, a while. Ooh, almost.
It says there it didn't get finished though, right?
It didn't, yeah, and like I said, it left off at the abs. I mean, I can't. Oh, I could spoil it if you really
I
want.
don't plan to watch. I don't plan
Okay.
to watch it because if it just if it ends off at like a certain part, I'd rather just not know.
Yeah,
to be
well,
honest.
so the goth band chick, she's doing her thing, right? And she's dating this band dude, and you know they're doing whatever, and she's doing her band thing, and that's fine, right? The other one, she gets involved with another band's guy, and that guy is like total fucking super giga ultra uber chad, and he's making some pretty big monies and shit. And she's fucking him, but she wasn't fucking him with condoms and shit, and so she gets fucking pregnant.
That's what happens, yeah.
And so he
Pull out.
he offers to marry her, and she says yes, and but homeboy's not only been, but basically continues to cheat on her. And so like I think it's, I don't know if it's the last scene, but it's one of the last scenes, where the goth band Nana is talking with the other one, and she's like, look, you know, are you happy? Because he's just gonna keep cheating on you. And yeah, like he can buy you all the jewelry you want and keep you in fucking, you know, basically in Gucci or whatever, you know, the brands are in that show. But you know, but like if you're not happy, then fucking you need to kick rocks. And then it just fucking ends right there. Yeah, like
Yeah, I'll plan to watch it now because
It
if
needed
it just ends
another-
like that, fuck that.
it needed like just terrible too, because it went like fucking 50 something episodes or whatever, but it needed another like 2 seasons maybe, or maybe even 1. I'm pretty sure the manga's finished.
It could have been good, man. I love fucking long ass shows, but I guess not. I guess not.
It was amazing. You should watch it. It's really good.
I don't plan to. This rate, you just spoiled it for me first off. Also,
Fuck off. It's still a good show.
doesn't matter.
Like you just watch the show and then read the rest of the manga, I guess. I never ended up doing it. I think I just ended up because you know, it's a bunch of chapters, and I just kind of wanted to know how that fucking ended at that point. So I think I just read on the forum, you know, what the ending of the manga is.
It's fine. I got Toradora and Golden Time.
Golden Time, bro. Yes. But we got to finish fucking.
I mean, it's pretty good, but I'm gonna be
dude.
honest. No, it's good, but like, I'm gonna be honest. Toradora's characters so far, I think, are better.
Yeah, but you haven't. You're only 7 episodes in, bro.
Like 25 episodes, which is good because if that show was only 12 episodes, I'd be like, what the fuck?
Well, again, they probably could have done 12, but then a couple of the side characters wouldn't have had any characterization and shit like that. So, but no, it's
yeah.
Trust me, bro. I know what I'm talking about. You know, I know what I'm talking about. I don't want to say. Fuck, man. So close. So close. Ugh. I like that recovery, but got no mobility and no resilience. Fuck. And it's a tough one, dude, because I could almost say that it's better than Toradora. Almost.
Big disagree.
Well,
I'll
again,
finish
you haven't.
time,
Yeah,
and we'll get
you
back
haven't
to
fucking
this.
seen the whole thing, so watch the whole thing and then fucking get back at me.
Yeah. Also, I watched the IGN review for SMT for Shin Megami Tensei 5, and this guy is just brain dead.
Yeah, well, you know, hey.
He's like, wait, this game that doesn't have Persona in its title is not like Persona. I'm like, oh, Oshide. Interesting.
The new SMT game.
It's like, man, this game that doesn't have the title Persona in it is not like Persona. Oh my god. I can already tell this guy only played Persona 5, if he even played. He probably watched a
Yeah,
YouTube
but all right, so
walkthrough,
what's
to
the
be honest.
difference, right? I get Persona's JRPG and
Big difference, and there's no social links in this game. It's more, in this game is more about like Persona 5 is more about like to be honest, it's just more because Persona 5 has like the anime cliches about like, oh, you have a social group, you have the best friend character, you have the girl you first meet or whatever, or like the model girl with the heart of gold or whatever, and then you have like the smart lawful girl with like a bad girl side to her. Basically, the anime cliches just wrapped into a box and put into characters. I mean, it works,
okay,
but I'm just yeah.
so then what's the difference with?
Because SME doesn't have those. It's more character driven by the main protagonist with bigger concepts and all that stuff. I say bigger concepts like, oh, it's Galaxy Bird, but it's like it's more about like, how do I put this in the better words? It's more like Persona 5 is more about the social. I said Persona 5. Persona is more about like the social aspects with the other side world versus SMT5 or SMT in general, where it's not about that. Like, it still has good stories and all that, but it's not like there's no social links, and it's not like they don't really use anime cliches or whatever, if that makes sense. I'm not saying cliches or anime stereotypes are bad. It's a drastically different game. It's kind of hard to describe.
Yeah, because you really
Also, it's more post. Also, SMT is pretty much just post-apocalyptic versus Persona, where it's just modern day, or 2008 as the or whatever. Like.
Zone advantage.
like, is there any gameplay differences?
Yeah. I mean, they use the same. They use the same. Actually, I'm pretty sure SMT's press turns isn't different from Persona 5 or any of the Persona games. They're the same in the fact that they're turn-based JRPGs, but they're different in like how they approach and operate, and just like how the stories portrayed, and how the characters are, like just how demons are also used as well. Yeah.
All right, I guess.
Don't sound that different to me. I don't know.
Yeah, like
What?
sounds like the difference between like two Final Fantasies.
I don't know. I feel like
Like the
the
difference between Call of Duty and Battlefield, two
Sure,
shooters
yeah,
that
you
maybe have some differences.
Battlefield and Call of Duty are drastically different, other than the fact that they're first-person shooters.
I mean, again, depends on what you're considering
please.
differences.
A lot.
They're more similar than they are different. Way more similar than they are different.
I would say Battlefield 4 is not like any Call of Duty I've played.
Except that
AC,
you shoot in
DayZ,
both, you aim down the sights in
HG1,
both. You
Z1,
fucking
PUBG.
there's classes now in fucking Call of Duty. Like, if Call of Duty had an objective mode like Battlefield, they'd be pretty goddamn similar, dude.
No, they wouldn't. Battlefield maps are way bigger than Call of Duty maps.
But it's with the size of the maps, that's the giant difference. Come on, man, that's similar.
No. What? No, I can't believe we're seeing Battlefield and Call of Duty are just the same game. Okay, whatever. Okay.
Nice straw man there, bruh. That's literally not what we just said. We said they're very similar.
No.
I think I said the same when I meant similar.
Oh, and this guy played on easy mode. You're a fucking loser. Anyways,
Damn, Blue. Tell us how you really feel.
Man, you play on easy mode. Yeah, I remember the last time I played it on easy mode. I was fucking 9 years old. I didn't know what the fuck to do.
I play easy when I just don't feel like, doing
No, I
anything
never
fun.
play easy. Like, the problem is, easy mode is like, oh, you're just not brain dead. It's like, it's.
I just don't feel like doing anything challenging, whatever.
Well, it depends on the game, right? Like fucking. I'm
You know,
not a pro-
Doom 2016 I played on Ultra Violence on Xbox. Don't know how I managed it, but there you
Ultraviolet really is not hard, though. That's the biggest meme was everyone, like, you had to play Doom on X difficulty, and, like, I played it on Ultraviolet or whatever that's above normal, basically the hard mode for it, and I was like, oh, that's fine.
I'm calling it.
It wasn't that more challenging, to be honest.
Oh,
go. By the way,
that hum
what's-
from your mic is getting worse, bruh.
Well thought.
was it me or Blue?
No, blue. We're gonna have to figure that out one of these days. This is annoying as fuck.
Western
I think
Digital.
Blizzard complains about it.
Good spirit.
Western Digital has a 20 terabyte hard drive coming out this month. Updating Nandy. I posted on Discord.
Hmm.
Well,
How much is it?
20 terabyte. Well, it hasn't come out yet.
Not even a price yet. Damn. See, if that was recovery instead of fucking intellect, that'd be another gangster roll too. But nope. Fuck.
I don't think. I guess it's not coming in now for consumers yet.
Was it like server, like enterprise shit?
Yeah. So Western Digital's 20 terabyte DNAND HDDs are suitable for cloud and enterprise servers, and it's not clear whether they'll be available to consumers anytime soon.
I mean,
Oh well.
what's
I mean, there's.
soon?
I mean, I don't know. There's you can always get another. There are other options anyway. You have Toshiba.
I
You
know,
have
but I
Western
want a
Digital
20
Black.
terabyte, or like I'd be down for like a 10, because fucking I don't want to keep stacking like 3s or 4s. Shit's annoying. And I need more hard drive space.
Yeah, I'd be happy with 10 terabyte. It'd be expensive, but
Iron Banner.
I don't
you
know.
have
They say
options,
those new
you have
styles aren't
Toshiba.
supposed to be that expensive compared. I mean, it's still like way cheaper than solid state, and solid states have dropped pretty far. So
Use everything in your
So
power.
pricey, yeah.
Fight.
So I'm looking at, for example, Western Digital Black, 6 terabyte as an internal hard drive for $230.
Ooh.
You can get on Prime.
Yeah. What about like a 4 though?
4 terabyte, 115.
That's not too bad.
8 terabyte. Hold on. Okay, Okay, so wait, this doesn't make sense. What? 8 terabyte is 220. That's weird. In stock soon. Okay, so the regular price, because they slashed the price for the Prime deal. The regular price is $280 for the 8 terabyte, and 6 terabyte is what was it again? $250. But the discount, the deal is better for the 8 terabyte. So it says it's stock
Definitely.
soon.
And yeah, 8 terabyte would be alright. But I'm
The
not
10 terabyte is $325 in stock soon. That's the slash price. Normal price is $380. I'd be fine with 8 terabyte. 10 terabyte would be better, but 8 terabyte I'd be fine with.
Yeah, 8 would sort me, because I could put that in my I don't know if I'd put that in my main PC or in my media PC, but either way.
Wish list it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's Western Digital Black.
Yeah, Blue, there you go. You can get me that as a Christmas present.
Toshiba. Looking at Toshiba, there's shit. Hold on. I have a 14 terabyte hard drive, style 512. I guess that's the megabytes.
Zone B
uh,
lost.
second memory speed or whatever, $505.
By the way,
Six,
it,
16 terabytes, 585. That's crazy. Let me see the other one.
by the way, it looks like
Zone C
Kyle Rittenhouse
now
probably won't go to prison. So
Yeah, because he did nothing wrong. Okay, so Toshiba 8 terabyte hard drive is 183.51.
Not bad, but Toshiba's aren't the best drives.
Hmm.
Western Digital really like. I don't mind getting Seagate. I know a lot of people hate on Seagate, but I've
I
never
have a
really
Seagate external. It's still works.
Yeah, I've had Seagate
I mean,
internals.
maybe some of the games are reading slower.
No,
I guess,
no,
'cause
no, no.
I don't know.
It's never like read speed or anything. People bitch about longevity. And granted, I think they have a little.
I have it for over 5 years.
I know that's,
It
but like
still works.
they do have a higher failure rate than Western Digital, but it's like fucking, you know,
Right.
we're talking like fractions of a percentage.
Zone C.
Yeah, I guess
know.
because I don't know, because it's cheap. They want to rag on it. Like, oh, you pay what you get. Well, my hard drive still works, all of them.
Yeah.
You know, I have let's see, I have
how it
I have
works.
the
Does it
external
just-
hard drive for my PC, external hard drive for my Xbox. I also
Does
bought
it-
one for my brother. They all work fine. It's been years, like 5
Does it-
at least. So
Does
I
it
don't know
just
what-
work, as Todd Howard would put it?
Stand
It
strong.
just works, yeah. Where they work fine, so I don't know. Like I see people hating on Seagate. I'm like, I don't, they never disappointed me, so I don't know.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's fractions of a percentage or some shit like that. So, oh, fuck, twice from this
Yeah.
asshole. But anyway, yeah, you know,
Let the wolves rest. The hunt.
And what else?
Opponent claimed zone C. Opponent claimed zone B.
fuck, man, wiped us.
Yes, a literal truck heist over GPUs. Did
Yeah, I heard about that. A whole truck full of
Oh,
like
jeez.
3080s and shit was fucking snatched. I mean, they say it was done like Fast and the Furious style, but I don't know if they were actually like
Come on, man.
driving
No,
lowered
what's the real
Hondas.
story, bro?
Well, you know, yeah,
Fast and Furious. Get the
5 minutes.
but something like that, where yeah, they jacked the truck and fucking snatched them all. So
that's
hey,
pretty
man, you know, with how much GPUs are going for on eBay and shit right now, like that's I want how many does that you have the article up?
I'll open it. Yeah.
Return.
Because I'm curious how many were in there, right? Because 3080s, those are going for what? 2 G's?
I don't know.
1800, something like that.
Truckload of GPUs were lifted during transport, California.
Opponent claimed zone A.
GPU crimes. Yeah, there are GPU crimes occurring, but this time is before they've been able to mine a crypto. Well, yeah. Anyway, little truck. Yeah, in a pose. Let's see.
Opponent claimed zone
He also states that the retail value of the cards on board range from 330 to 1960.
Yeah, but who cares about retail? Because they're going for fucking way higher than retail on eBay right now, so...
Yeah. So there are almost definitely, certainly a few NVIDIA 3090s, but also some 3060s in the hall. The post takes care to warn people about purchasing any of these cards at surface. CVGA has listed serial numbers involved. Oh boy.
Yeah, but fucking unless you try and like warranty it, they ain't gonna fucking know. So
Yeah, right.
yeah.
AMD's next gen flagship design being finalized. nice.
3 minutes left.
But mentioned here, they didn't say how much. So, but that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
Zone A captured. Now you are the wolf.
Fucking course. Useless ass super. Yep. Fuck.
They got the
Let's
better
see.
of you.
AMD's next-gen flagship GPU is said to have made one big step towards launch. The tape-out process is a vital step to bringing GPU to market, and the Navi 31 chip has reportedly breezed through it. Even though the Radeon RX 6000 series graphics card only recently hit store shelves for a brief moment, it's never too early to talk about what's next. Well-known AMD leaker Greymon 55 tweeted out, thanks video cards, today that the next gen flagship Navi 31 GPU has been taped out. The tape out process means that the design of the card has been finished, a big important step before it's sent out to manufacturing. So before that, there's still the chip testing phase, and since Navi 31 is rumored to be the first consumer multi-chip module designed for gaming GPU, meaning it will feature two GPUDs. What?
Dies.
I don't know. That
Dies.
could take some
GPU
time.
dies. That's the
GPU dies.
actual. That's the actual core. You know, the
Uh,
silicon.
it could take some time. In theory, this should mean AMD can drastically increase core counts for its next-gen graphic cards, but that will depend on making both chips appear as one to your PC software
Yeah,
and game noisy tasks.
that's the big deal.
Leaker also said that chips being manufactured are using TSMC N5 and N6 process technology. Navi 31 will use RDNA3 architecture and should be destined for the Radeon RX 7000 series
Hold up.
if the typical naming conventions hold up. That are expected to be released late 2022. AMD has not commented on or released any details regarding the GPUs and blah blah blah. Yeah. So excited, Pete?
I mean,
Mhm.
sure. In that,
Ugh.
I like new tech, but it's I ain't gonna get one. So you know,
Mhm.
fucking.
Unless you win the lotto.
Yeah, sure, yeah. So if anybody wants to send me fucking several $1,000s, I will happily
Yeah, right.
buy the
I
new
mean,
7,000 cards.
I could use that money.
Shut up,
I'm just
Tesla
saying.
stock.
What are you talking about? I'm a prime investor in Wish.
I'm a pole
Yeah,
boy,
pride investor in Fate Go and Genshin Impact.
right?
Listen, Genshin
Speaking
Impact.
of,
It's a lifestyle.
speaking of, what, digital goods being sold in games, game publisher Electronic Arts has told investors that collectible NFTs are, quote, an important part of the future of our industry.
What are NFTs?
Non-fungible tokens. It's basically okay, like you know how
Microtransactions?
no, well, yes and no, right? It will be a microtransaction, but that's not what the NFT is. Like so, you know, like a Bitcoin, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could call that a token. And if it's non-fungible, that means you can't copy it. Right? That's what makes Bitcoin work, or any of these cryptos work. It's like if you own a Bitcoin, you've got I don't know what exactly, you know, the data, whatever it
A
is.
lot of money.
No, but like you know, the actual not the money part, the actual Bitcoin part. It's a bunch of data, and it can't be copied because otherwise you could just copy it and you know have more. And so therefore they're limited. And NFTs are the same thing. The example I always hear get used is like, you know, pictures of anime girls or whatever. but they've got this NFT stuff built into them to where it can't be copied. I mean, not like you couldn't literally take a screenshot of the picture or whatever, but the token itself can't be copied. And so it's similar to a crypto or something like that, in where it's just a digital product, item, whatever you want to call it.
So wait,
But-
you're telling
i.e.
me
like
wait,
cosmetics?
hold up.
Well, but that's the thing. So, okay. FIFA makes the FIFA football series, which uses card packs to collect players in its Ultimate Team mode. Chief Executive Andrew Wilson told investors he believes FIFA players want to see NFTs in the franchise. Players want more modalities at play inside the game, which go just beyond straight 11-on-11 football. He's told blah, blah, blah. They want more digital experiences outside the game, esports, NFTs, broader sports consumption, and they want us to move really, really quickly. But he said that NFTs were still really, really early, blah, blah, blah. Bringing NFT into gaming is sometimes presented as an idea called play to earn, based around the idea that unique digital items can increase in value over time and be sold off later for a profit. PC Gamer reports that a recent job listing at EA has included references to NFTs and the underlying technology they run on, the blockchain, because they run on that same type of thing. Some game designers believe the concept is bad for gaming overall, but other studios, including major player Ubisoft, well, if EA and Ubisoft are on one side, I'm almost positive I'm going to have to be on the other side, are apparently embracing the idea. Games industry analyst Piers Harding Rolls from Ampere said NFT and blockchain games are new disruptive forces within the games sector. That all major publishers would be looking at the potential of these formats to make money, and EA is no exception. It would be bad commercial practice not to be analyzing how these technologies could impact its existing business. NFTs are already seeing use in the sports collectibles market. He added, I see a strong fit between FIFA's card-based Ultimate Team and the use of NFTs, but there are implications that need to be considered, not least the ongoing value and utility of NFTs, especially in the context of the season renewal, which drives most activity within this mode of the game. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and there's a little more to it, but it's all just kind of bullshit. Yeah, oh man, it's tough, right? Because in principle, I don't have anything. I mean, the NFT is just a fancy way of saying a crypto-like digital item.
Fucking stupid.
Well, but that's the thing. Like, okay, so imagine World of Warcraft, but the gold was run on a blockchain like Bitcoin is. I mean, it would certainly add, like, stealing gold would be a lot harder because there would be transaction records for everything. You're right there, partner?
Yeah.
That's funny.
And there's interesting implications for, like, you know, like, because it happened in WoW. Once WoW changed over to where you could exchange gold for real world currency, there were people who just would play the game basically as a job and farm gold and then sell that gold off and convert it into, you know, whatever, dollars or euros or whatever. NFTs would probably make that a little easier because they operate basically exactly like a cryptocurrency. The other thing is, like, I just know that they're gonna try and monetize it shadily And this is like, oh man, gamers are
Well,
gonna have.
it's EA and it's
Well,
fucking
no, but I don't
also
mean just EA,
sports
right?
shit.
I just mean
Yeah, I know
games
what you
in
mean.
general.
Like I'm
Yeah,
talking about the ones that are gonna start it off.
sure. And if that's the thing, it's gonna be fucking player cards and posters or something like, you know what I mean, or skins.
These are basically just um digital amiibos.
Kinda, yeah. Like, but based on the blockchain. Um,
Yeah. Why don't they just do amiibos then?
because NFT is the new fucking buzzword.
Cringe.
Kinda. I mean, that's the thing. It's just like Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. Like it's a thing, and it has its uses, and it'll probably end up with some interesting use cases, and who knows, maybe even do some good things, but probably it'll do some bad. It's just like microtransactions or DLC. And I've said this about DLC and microtransactions before. Gamers need to be careful, because if say okay, so EA comes out with their new fucking FIFA, and it's got some stupid NFT things that are all fucking, basically like loot box style oh my god, what are those gambling machines called where you pull the levers?
Pachinko
Slot
or
machines. Yeah.
Slot.
It's keep putting money in and pull the slot machine, and you might get a fucking, uber rare skin that's totally unique, and nobody else will have it or something like that. And they'll be shady as fuck about it, and gamers will be like, no, this is bullshit, we're not going to buy this game, and blah blah blah, right? But then fucking the next thing will come out, and like it'll have some implementation that won't be, a slot machine that you just keep fucking sinking money into or something like that. And a lot of people, because like they did this with DLC and microtransactions, they hated on both Call of Duty's four map packs for $15, the same as they hated on Battlefield's fucking,
Game Pass or whatever.
yeah, premium, for which was, on sale $20, and it gave you 6 different DLC packs that each had extra maps, extra, guns, missions, not skins, but they had what did they have, like emblems or like things like, cosmetic type stuff. And it's like, those are two separate, but like those are two different cases, right? It's like, obviously the Call of Duty is pretty shady, right? That's not a lot of content for quite a lot of money. But the Battlefield one, it's like, hey, if you don't think it's worth it, fine, fair enough. But the one thing you can't say is it's not a lot of content for your money, especially if you, like, you were like me and you just got it on sale. And it's going to be the same thing with this. If gamers just fucking rah every single time they hear the word NFT, then game companies will just not give a shit, and they'll fucking do all the above. They'll do the, some of them will do the shady shit, some of them will do the perfectly acceptable stuff. And just like with free to play and DLC and microtransactions, we'll be dealing with the fallout for years to come. But if we're careful about it, and we tell them very specific, every time, you get the EA example of the FIFA with the slot machine, we say, nope, we're not doing it. Go fuck yourself. And every time a company doesn't do it, we say, hey, we're all right with this. You guys need your money. That's fine. You make a good product. We're willing to pay for it. This is a good implementation, so I will allow it. Then they learn, and hopefully gaming gets better. Imagine that, guys.
Hopefully.
Gaming
I can't,
could get
because gaming
better.
hasn't been getting better.
I mean, just like everything, it has and it hasn't, and things go in cycles, and there's dips and
Oh,
lows,
no?
and
Well, I
We
mean,
just need another
it,
huge
I mean,
crash. That's what we need.
no, it depends. Because in terms of multiplayer games, I don't know. I couldn't name any good multiplayer game I played. recently.
Shut up,
and-
Blue. You play the shit out of League and Dota and
Yeah,
Destiny.
2. Guess how old are all those games? I'm just asking.
Yeah, but
For
they're still current games.
No, new. I use the word new.
New? What?
They're current though.
Yet current and new are not the same.
Well,
League of
yeah,
Legends did
like-
not come out this year.
No, you're right, but they're still ongoing games that have support. So
That's what current means. It's still going
Yeah.
down like the flow of the river. Doesn't mean they're new.
I know this,
Yeah,
but that
League
still
of
means
Legends
that
is
there
still
are
new.
companies doing well because there are still games that you enjoy playing that are current.
I said new, not current. Obviously,
Well, but-
the only two. Obviously, the only two multiplayer games I play right now are only Destiny and League, and that's because everything else sucks. Holy shit!
I don't know about everything else sucking, but
I hate Warzone. That was borderline unplayable.
no, Warzone was fine until it got overrun with fucking cheaters. And I enjoyed Call of Duty, like the Modern Warfare side of it.
First fine, and then everything
You
else.
suck.
I like how I said it was fine, but okay, maybe. I don't know, I just think it's kind of weird that the only games I really like are just games I've been playing for like.
Yeah, but again, like okay, so like what big besides Vanguard, and yeah, Battlefield's releasing later this year, or
Yeah, I'm not
later
like a
this
week.
well, yeah, later this month. So
I'm not
that
looking forward
Vanguard.
to Battlefield.
What's another big multiplayer game that launched this year?
Halo.
Okay.
Halo, I'm actually looking
Yeah,
forward to Halo. But
Okay.
I'm crossing my
coming,
fingers, hoping it's like
September,
just
yeah.
good. Because if it's just the beta, but just better gameplay, or not better gameplay, but a bit more polished, I'll take it. I'll take anything at this
Okay,
rate,
so
dude.
there's a new game that you supposedly would enjoy. But that again, like I said, what's some more new multiplayer, competitive multiplayer game? Like I don't think a whole lot of released this year. I mean, there's Back for Blood, but that's not a competitive multiplayer. That's a cooperative, and it's on its own level type of thing. I wouldn't put
I don't know.
that.
Maybe it's because like I just don't do it anymore. But it's like it just feels like any new multiplayer game comes out, it's like the trend for like a month, and then no one ever talks about it. Everyone goes back to the games that they've been playing for like the last 10 years.
First Class Trouble, Monster Crown, Just Dance 2022, Call of Duty Vanguard, Jurassic World Evolution 2, Blue Reflection Second Light, The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim 10th Anniversary Edition, Grand Theft Auto, the
Why are we
Trilogy
talking about
Definitive
Skyrim
Edition,
being new
Sherlock
again?
Holmes Chapter 1. These are all games releasing in 2021 in the coming months. Battlefield 2042, Nerf Legends, Farming Simulator 22, Death Door, Final Fantasy 14 Online Endwalker, Evil Genius 2 World Domination, December of 21, Solar Ash, Chorus, don't know what that is, Athena Noctuous, Five Nights at Freddy's, Security Breach, Forspoken, and then Rainbow Six Extractions to be announced sometime next in 2022. That's all I have for now.
Okay, but like I said, like this
Oh, there's
year,
more.
and competitive multiplayer games like a replacement for Destiny 2. Right? Because that's what
there's
Blue's
been
saying,
nothing.
right? Like he's not playing any new games. It's like, okay, but what other what game has
new
released?
games?
Well, that's what I mean. Like what game has released this year that would be a replacement for Destiny 2?
And saying Destiny 2 Witch Queen's not a replacement, it's an expansion. Doesn't count
No,
as a new game.
That's the issue. Like there's nothing. Like every new
I mean, games have
multiplayer game
released this year. There's bunches of games that released this year. Control and what was the Valheim and
No, like
Valheim's
it's different
Control,
for
I think it
no,
was
like it's different for single player game because I
no,
for the
I
most
know.
part I've been enjoying single
That's
player
my
games
whole
this year for like I've been.
point. That was my whole
Yeah,
point, bro. You said there's no new games that I enjoy. It's like, yeah, but there haven't been any new games in the style of Destiny 2.
or any games like that are shooters really besides the big three.
Yeah. So yeah, and Vanguard sucked ass. You know,
Surprise.
supposedly.
Looks like it's gonna suck.
Yeah, or whatever. You know, like it's not looking good. Battlefield still hasn't released yet, although I enjoyed the beta, so you know that's looking
I
good.
mean, I'm just gonna I have to wait on Battlefield so hard because that beta, holy shit.
I
Why? You had fun playing it when we
I
were
know,
playing.
right? I think you're just being a negative Nancy on that, bro. I think
Like
I
me.
think you read a couple
I
of
mean,
Reddit posts and watched a couple of
when
videos and like got brainwashed or something.
No, when the game worked, I was kind of having fun, but then whenever I had connection issues
Kind of.
Yeah, but
and
that's
like
beta issues, bro.
I say
Like
kind of. I don't know about beta issues, but
that's
That's like
beta.
any
That's
game,
always
though.
beta issues. Yeah,
It's server issues and stuff.
or
all that
launch
shit.
issues. Like that shit happens all the time. Fucking give it a week after it releases and they'll fucking sort that shit.
Maybe a month or two.
Or maybe a month. Yeah, okay.
I'm giving Battlefield at least 3 months before I even get it. So
That's you know, that's up to you. But
I gotta give it 3 months because I gotta know what I'm signing up for.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think Battlefield has
Signing
ever
up to play with
launched
my friends, but
with
okay.
server issues like that.
Friends, who the fuck are you people again? Kidding, but
Correct me if I'm wrong, Meme. You've played almost all of the Battlefields, right?
What, server issues for Battlefield?
Yes. Like that, like what we experienced in the beta. I know they had like login issues for like 3 and 4. I know they had crashing
at
issues.
At most you might have a couple server resets, but nothing too drastic.
Yeah, nothing like what we experienced in the beta.
It'll be your normal beta going to live nonsense with every fucking game. Like it's always like that with every game.
Yeah, but the actual connect, like if you got into a game and were playing it and it wasn't crashing, the game played fine.
It's probably going to be no different from the beta, to be honest. You'll probably get the few little hiccups here and there, but it'll play exactly like how we expect it to.
I don't even think you'll get that because.
Well, I don't know. I'm just going like speculative here. Like it's either going to go smooth, which is rare, or there's going to be some issues, or it's going to be drastically bad, and those are your three. And I think it's going to be in the middle.
Yeah, fair enough. But like I said, the issues they usually have is they'll have crashing issues on a few different kinds of systems. And
or it'll be like driver problems, something like that. Like,
and then they'll have like login.
And that's not the game's fault. That's NVIDIA or AMD's fault.
Well, it's nobody's fault. Like, you know, it's new.
Well, if they fuck up the drivers, then they fuck up the drivers.
Well, no. It's not that they fucked up the drivers. It's that the game just released and it's discovered drivers or issues within the driver that don't exist for any other game. So how could they have possibly known about it until a game comes along and exposes the issue?
Sure enough.
So it's not really their fault. I mean, yeah.
Well, don't they give them the early versions or whatever of the game?
Yeah, but that's never the same thing. You know, it's.
I don't know. I'm just going based off what I'm aware
Plus,
of.
it's like, yeah, okay, and they tested on their systems, but that's not the same thing as
Everybody
million
else.
people with all different hardware configurations, and it's like this specific thing. Yeah, you know.
Like I said, it'll probably be in the middle of problems. You'll have a few server hiccups, you'll have a few crashing maybe, but it'll be fine.
Yeah, it usually is. I mean, even the big, oh my god, with the Battlefield 4, the big deal everybody made about it. Oh my god, dude, it was. I don't even think it was a week before that was fixed with a hot fix.
I don't remember what the problem was.
It was a crashing issue. And
I played on console when it launched.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
There was a pretty big crashing. I mean, it was not a lot of systems. I think it was a fairly specific hardware configuration, like a certain generation of cards or something. But it was pretty nasty because like they could not play. Jesus, dude. They could not play the game, and fair enough, that sucks. But yeah, like it was like a week. It was less than a week, and they had a hot fix. There was a driver update and then a hot fix on the game. And it was fucking done, and that was it, you know. So,
well, at least I'm gonna have someone to play the game with, so whatever.
Right. But
someone to be my gunner or my we swap it. I
Yeah.
don't care.
Trade off, yo. That's what's up.
Except for tanking.
You can tank. I don't tank. I mean, I'll roll with you to like a point, but you know me, I like to snipe.
Yeah.
So, yep. Oh man. Vicarious Visions is fully merging with Blizzard Entertainment. Man,
Ugh.
like
Ooh, great.
that was not a smart
What happened?
move.
What
No,
happened?
I saw something about Epic acquiring some other studio or thingy. I don't remember what it was.
Vicarious
Vicarious
Visions
Visions?
is merging with Blizzard Entertainment.
Oh yeah. I saw the merging.
Yeah. So, I obviously this deal has been in the works for a long time because these things don't just happen overnight. But
They're not mergers, at least.
yeah,
And not buying out either.
I mean, I assume that it was before the
The sexual harassment
controversies.
shit
Yeah, I
happening.
assume it started before that, but man, what a bad time. But
Mhm.
you know, and then Devolver Digital has acquired Dodge Roll, who made Enter the Gungeon, Nerial, who made Reigns and Card Shark, and Firefly Studios, who made the Stronghold series.
Jongwoo Stronghold, or it's not a different game in general?
Let me check.
Because when you say Stronghold, I just think of that old ass game.
Yeah.
Or was it Stranglehold? I can't remember. Oh, Stranglehold. Never mind. Different game.
Stranglehold. Okay, I was gonna say I don't think Stronghold.
This is also a game from 2007. That's a good game, by the way.
Game?
So, but yeah,
John Woo's Stranglehold. It's from 2007. It's basically, think of Max Payne 3, but you know,
John
Woo.
Yeah, I know what it is, but I never played it.
I played a
Imagine a
demo
game-
of it.
Imagine
Like, you
a
remember
game
when
like Max.
games
Yeah,
used to have
imagine.
demos and shit?
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
That was a long time ago. Now we just have.
I mean,
Uh,
some
game-
there are demos. Some games.
No,
do have
Now
remember
we-
those demo discs you'd buy and they'd call them jam packs and it'd be a bunch of demos?
Or
I
you
got a PlayStation Underground.
or you get
Y'all
PC
remember-
Gamer and it comes with a demo disc every month.
Yeah,
Dude, it's
I
crazy.
used to subscribe to that. Yeah.
Do
I got
y'all,
it too.
do y'all remember when
But-
betas were like betas? You don't remember that or no?
I remember when Netflix used to come in the mail.
Yep, I'm
What
not
was
old.
what was Pete? What was the magazine called again?
Well, it was PC. I OG subscribed to PC Accelerator, which was the best.
'Cause
PC
I don't
gaming
remember.
magazine.
I don't remember. I used to. Actually, I didn't subscribe to any magazines. I used to buy off
Buy them at the newsstand. Yeah.
like once in a while, right?
Well,
And
yeah.
They would have a demo disc. It was
I
pretty-
remember going to like say like like a superstore or something like that, or like whatever, and they had the magazine section with like
Yep.
all the books and shit, and there'd be like an Xbox thing there with like a disc with it. You'd be like, oh cool, gotta try some shit, or it'll give you like a not so great game, but it was like good enough, I guess, something like that.
Well, I mean, you got to try it, so
Yeah.
that was the
You guys ever
thing.
play those Burger King games?
Chex Quest.
Burger King's go-kart racing.
Chex Quest, bro.
no, I
Those
don't think I have. No.
Which, by the way, I
Fucking
think
awesome.
it's on Steam, right? Yeah, Chex Quest HD. Is it still free? I check that. Store.
I don't think I
page.
play it.
Pete's about to look at
It
me
is.
like, I know to play on stream next.
You want to play the Pocket Bite Racer from Burger King or Sneak King or Big Bumpin'?
Yeah, dude, this thing was epic. It was fucking a Doom clone, but Chex monsters. You were a Chex guy, and then you were fighting like Cheerios or monsters or something. I don't fucking know, dude. It was fucking nuts, bro. And it came free with a fucking box of Chex. So I
That's
bought a
funny.
box of Chex. Yeah,
Dude,
That was pretty. That was pretty
back
funny.
in the day. That was great.
That was pretty
Oh, Doom Eternal's on sale if you want to pick that up.
Yeah, I saw that.
67% off. I only know Canadian prices.
What is it?
26
As long
Canadian
as they-
dollars.
So
As
probably
long
like
as they
15 or 18, something like that.
Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah, so long as they
Good
took out
price.
Denuvo. Now that they took out Denuvo, Doom Eternal,
Yeah.
the fuck its software.
They added it in to see if that would like or something. I don't remember what they did for it, but they took it away. Thank God.
Yeah, because people were like, "What the fuck, dude? What are you doing?"
Well, they had it for the single player, but then they tried to add it for the multiplayer, and it's like, guys, this is not a competitive multiplayer. Like, this is not Counter
Well,
Strike.
it can be. Depends on how you do it.
It's not an esports, right? You don't need anti cheat on that. Not
Who played
Denuvo,
that Doom
certainly.
multiplayer thinking it was fun? First off, let's not have it twisted. But also just yes.
I like 2016's multiplayer because it was just an arena shooter.
Yep.
But Doom Eternals
also-
was interesting. I mainly just played it for the campaign and the DLCs, Ancient Gods.
For Doom, because money. It costs
But
too much
yeah,
money
no,
at the
Doom
time.
Eternals on sale if you want to pick it up. Good game.
I'll probably get the DLC if it's on sale.
Everything's on sale for the game.
Oh, let's go. But yeah, it cost. I didn't buy the DLC at the time because it was asking how much was the base edition with the DLC. Man,
I bought it and I don't remember.
was it like $100 was it for everything?
I don't remember. It was probably like 110 or something like that.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. Yes, it's a lot of asking money.
But you can
$110.
buy the season pass, which is basically it comes with both DLCs. So it's like $20.
I know right now it's on sale. And before it was really expensive.
Yeah. No, it was like
Which I-
$20 a DLC. Now it's $20 for both. Or
Why is it?
individually, it's like $13. So like whatever.
At the time, I couldn't justify spending $100 to get it.
I just straight up bought it. And I was like, I don't have to worry about it now. It's fine. But it's a good game.
I don't know. I always find myself always kind of hesitant to buy games at an expensive price. You know.
I don't care anymore.
I kind of do.
Like, depending if it's a game that is like brand new and I know I'm gonna play it regardless, then yeah, I don't care. That's why I dropped 140 on Battlefield. But like Mass Effect, like
well-
Legendary Edition, like I still don't want to spend $52 on it, even though it's on sale. They can suck my ass.
I mean, the only thing that sucks with the Mass Effect edition is just like I'd be paying $80 just to play Mass Effect 1 again. Not Mass Effect 1 again, but just to play Mass Effect 1 because the one I never played.
Well, I've played 1 and I don't remember anything about 1, 2, or 3 because I've never played 2 or 3 really. I've only played 1. But I'm not spending $80 on a game that I can buy the older versions and just mod to be better. I'll wait for it to be cheaper.
It's kind of hard to justify spending $80 on a game sometimes.
To me, it just depends on the game. Like
I mean,
if I'm,
guess,
like I said,
but-
like I'm playing. I know I'm playing Battlefield regardless. That's why I dropped the money.
Yeah, I mean, but it's like weird. For me, I always hesitate to buy games.
Like popular
I
upcoming.
mean, I still haven't pre-ordered like what was it, Witch Queen. I'm probably gonna do that at some point before it comes out. But I just been
You have
lazy.
till February something, 22nd, I think.
Yeah, so I've until Infinity. But yeah, it's just like, in terms of anything else, like I don't. Also, because like a friend was
maybe
telling
Elden Ring
me,
for you.
oh yeah, but that's not even coming out this year. Actually, fuck, I just realized the 2 game. Not man. There's only one game that's coming out this month that I'm actually looking forward to.
What, Persona? Or
Fucking never say it again. But
Shin
also,
Megami
yeah,
Tensei?
It's Persona.
you're
Persona.
no stop. But
Persona 500.
it's the only game that's coming out like in November because I'm not gonna get those Pokemon remakes to be honest because I want to wait and see how that goes because Sword and Shield was not very good at launch, so I'm not buying that shit.
Make sure your origin's up to date, Pete.
Why? Oh,
'Cause
for
you
Battlefield?
You gotta still
Yeah,
use it for
yeah.
Battlefield.
Yeah.
Imagine using Origin. That's kind of cringe, though.
Well, it's not my fault that.
Also,
it's
did y'all hear that
basically-
Ubisoft started a Game Pass like service?
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah,
surprise me.
nothing good
Guess
in
how
it
much?
that I want to
Guess
play.
how much? Guess how much is it per month?
Too
It's
much money.
$15. Yeah. Yeah, it's
20
$15
for
a month.
us.
Mm.
I'm not spending $20 a month for
20
nothing
bucks.
I'm really gonna play.
Yeah, what's even on it?
$20 a month for what?
I mean, you
Holy
can play.
shit!
You can play. I have it, so I can play Far Cry 6 with the expansion. So
Far Cry
whatever.
6.
Hey, but then you got to give Ubisoft more money for no reason.
Yeah, and then okay, so Far Cry. What else?
They have.
Ghost
they,
Recon?
Play
Um,
games now for $14.99 a month.
They,
So
they
that's probably
basically
US
have a lot.
dollars.
They basically have a lot of the, all. I think all the Ubisoft games.
Yeah, I know, but
Or-
so that's like, what's the big highlights there? Far Cry.
And also, are you gonna have that run for a whole year? Because imagine how much that's gonna cost to have a whole year.
Okay, so you can do the normal access, which is it's $19.99 Canadian, which is dumb as hell, or you can do the multi-access, which is 22 Canadian, and that's you can use cloud gaming like Stadia and shit. Well, I
Alright,
guess that's
so-
good if you
Great.
use
Who's-
that.
So,
But like,
so
Dude,
if you so basically if you care, right? Far Cry 6 with the expansions.
Yeah, but it's like, wouldn't it be cheaper to
The
to
new
buy-
Watchdog Legion, if you care. I think Watchdog Legion with expansion.
Does anybody care about
Assassin's
the new
Creed,
Watchdog?
I don't know. Assassin's Creed Valhalla with expansions. So like
I guess if
Basically,
you're
those are some of the newer games.
I guess if
Yeah,
you're
basically-
really into Ubisoft games, power to
Yeah,
you. But
basically. If unless you're really into,
I can justify.
don't worry about like the Ubisoft Plus.
well, I don't
subscription.
worry about any of them, and this is why. It's like, and now
the only game I'd play would be fucking Uno.
See, and here's the worst part. Now these things are going just like streaming services, where each one's trying to get their own piece of the fucking pie. So we're gonna have fucking 30 different Game Pass. What's up, Jennifer Hunter? 30 different Game Pass versions for all the different, and EA, EA's already got one, and then Xbox and Sony have theirs. But okay,
My
But then-
favorite thing though is that Xbox is basically tied to all of them.
well, oh man.
So like you might as well just pay for the Xbox one and get them all.
Well, it's also like if you have. It's also like
Hey,
if you
what's
have
up, Chris
the
Cobra?
free time. Like if you have the free time, right? For $15 for the 1 month, if you can breeze through a game for a week, 2 weeks, you can maybe finish like 3 games, or whatever the fuck.
Well, I'm looking
So,
at some of their older titles.
you save
get-
some. You end up saving if you can do that. You end up saving some money instead of paying $60 per game plus the expansion.
You can play
So
Rayman
it's,
2:
you
The
know-
Great Escape. Hell yeah.
Hey, that's a great
Yeah,
game.
You can play the
How much-
original Beyond Good and Evil.
That's another
You
good
can play
game.
Rayman 3. You can play Rainbow
Oh.
Six 3 squad-based encounter terror.
Imagine
All
holding
the
a
Prince of Persia
subscription-
games except
How
for
much-
the.
How much is that? How much is that subscription? Like though,
For-
if you have
for
the right
us?
for a whole, like I know it's like $20 for us. Imagine
There's
having
no
that for a
there's no year options,
there's no
which
year
I would have
plan.
liked. I would
Yeah,
have
so
liked
it's,
that year.
so it'd be
option.
$240.
Yeah, and it's like, bro, I can't. You know what's does YouTube hate the hard R? Or is that just Twitch that hates it?
No,
Huh?
They all
YouTube.
hate it.
YouTube. I mean, I
They
don't.
all
EA
hate
has-
it.
No, they all
EA
do, but
ha-
YouTube is not nearly as bad about it as Twitch is. So
All right, well, $240 for a subscription service to Ubisoft is the most retarded investment you could ever buy.
Well,
Hold
that's-
hold on,
dude,
Well,
hold on,
I
hold
mean,
on, hold on, hold on. There's
You don't
you
need
get,
to.
you get
describe
pets,
it.
horses too.
Oh yeah, you're right. My bad. I should have realized. Holy fuck. Yeah, I lose
So
you.
they have the
Checkmate.
Prince of Persia. They have the Prince of Persia games. You know, the Sense of
Basically, every
Time,
single game
Warrior
on
Within.
their thing you can play.
Yeah.
Like the Two Thrones, Brothers in Arms Road to Hill 30, Cold Fear, Tom Clancy's End War, Splinter Cell,
Yeah,
Brothers in Arms
they
Earned
have
in Blood, Double
Stellars.
Agent, Rainbow Six Lockdown, Rayman, Raving Rabbits, Silent Hunter, Wolves of the Pacific or whatever, Pets and Horses 2, best game ever, Brothers in Arms Hell's Highway, the quote unquote new Prince of Persia, Assassin's Creed, Rainbow Six Vegas 2, Far Cry 2, Assassin's Creed 2, Silent Hunter 5, Battle of the Atlantic, Splinter Cell Conviction, or
Monopoly
whatever, Prince of
Plus.
Persia Forgotten Sands, From Dust, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed Revelation, I Am Alive, Ghost Recon Future Soldier, Rayman Origins, Splinter Cell Blacklist, Might and Magic Heroes Complete Edition, blah blah blah, Far Cry 3, Anno 2070 Complete Edition, Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, Rayman Legends, Flashback, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry, standalone game. I don't know what the fuck that is. I've never heard of that game in my life.
Wait,
Wow.
what game?
Legacy,
What game?
Assassin's
What-
Creed Freedom Cry, standalone game. Never heard of it in my life.
Oh, I think that's I think that's the standalone of Assassin's Creed 3.
Never heard of it.
You
South
play
Park:
as
The
you
Stick
play
of
as a
Truth.
you play as a black pirate.
Ooh, fancy. Child of Light, Watchdog Complete Edition, Valiant Hearts, The Great War, Assassin's Creed Unity, Far Cry 4, Monopoly Plus, Heroes 3, Of Might and Magic.
Okay, I think we've heard
Complete.
enough.
Dude, like it's basically all the same games that I've just named, and it's just different versions of the same game.
Yeah. So-
Starlink is in here. Nice.
Oh, Steep. That's an X Games type thing, you know, like sports, like snowboarding.
Well, I guess you're West Coast then, Jennifer, huh? Because it's 12:30 for me too. So
Anno. Dude, the only games worth playing here are like Monopoly, Uno, and fucking Pets and Horses.
not
2.
like Prince of Persia's, you know, like okay, so
Okay, but like to be fair, I can just pirate those.
This
I mean,
is- well,
I mean, what?
I mean, we would never condone piracy.
No,
on
not at
this
all.
It's
show.
not like you
So-
have to subscribe every month. You can just subscribe for the 1 month and then later
Or I can
subscribe
just
again.
subscribe off
But that
the
no,
want-
the
I mean,
the
what?
point is that any of the games that on there that I would want to play,
I would just buy them outright.
yeah, I can buy for way cheap. Like I've got like the Prince of Persia. I still have my Prince of Persia: Sands of Time for PS2. I got Prince of Persia's on my Vita. Like, you know, I don't care about the new Far Cry. I've got 5. I still haven't beat it. And by the time I want to play Far Cry 6, it'll be fucking $10. Yeah, that's the. And this is what it's saying. Fucking the streaming services are going the same fucking way. Fucking WB or Warner Brothers and fucking HBO and fucking what are some of the other ones coming out? I can't remember all the fucking Paramount and fucking, you know, they're all creating their own ones. They all want that $10, $15 a month. It's not going to work out for them, man, because what's going to happen is the 3 most popular ones everybody's going to subscribe to, or at least they'll do like 2 out of 3 or
Netflix,
whatever. Yeah.
Disney,
And then all the rest of
HBO.
them are just going to slowly die until they have to sell to either Disney, Netflix, or Amazon, or
How
maybe
much is
HBO.
Pets and Horses standalone? Bro, I can get Pets and Horses for $1.79 instead of spending fucking $20 a month.
Oh God.
Yo,
What do
Pets
you
and
mean?
Horses, bro, the best game ever.
And this shit's gonna go the same way because okay, so like Sony and Xbox, Microsoft doing their Game Pass thing, that makes a little more sense because it's tied to your console because most of the people getting it are consoles.
And they're going for exclusives.
Well, and you know it rotates, right? So you're not stuck with just Ubisoft games or whatever it is. You know, you'll get a good 5,
Well,
10 games that you can
You
try
get that
out
mix,
a few.
right? You get EA games, you get fucking whatever games. Like,
Yep.
like
And there's
mixes.
almost, you know, it's a good guarantee that you've at least got a game or 2 in the list for the month that you'll, you know, are at least interested in playing. And then you try them out, figure it out. But then next month you get a whole new list and it's like, okay, then you got another couple of games you might want to try and blah, blah, blah. But with this shit, it's like, sorry, Ubisoft, I just don't care about most of your franchises. Like I barely care about Far Cry. Barely.
Like I'm just any of the games
Uh,
that they do have, and if I do, I'll wait for them to be on sale and I'll pick them up
the
on Steam. when they're
most
cheap.
most of the Ubisoft games I play is Tom Clancy, and even then, it's gone down to shit.
See, and I don't like. I've never liked most of the Tom Clancy games.
I
you
like
know?
I like the old school Rainbow Six games. Those are cool.
I wasn't
The last
particular to
one-
those.
Vegas too, definitely.
I'm
I
talking
mean,
older
I
than
thought
that.
I thought Siege was whatever, but the last Ubisoft game I really loved. Does Splinter Cell count? Is that like?
Splinter Cell is a
It's
Tom
a
Clancy
it's a
game.
Tom
Yeah.
Clancy game. Yeah, I don't know if it's
Yeah,
Ubisoft,
okay.
but
It is.
Splinter
Yeah.
Cell's like
Is
the
it? Okay.
last Tom Clancy game I actually liked.
and then like okay, Prince of Persia, but like I said, like I can get those way easier, and I guess
Cheaper.
Pirate Bay exists.
the Sands of Time remake is coming out sometime. We have no idea when, but you know, all right.
You can just wait for it to go on sale and buy it.
It'll
on
probably run. It'll probably run like garbage.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, as like the last few remakes that came out this year, they've been. I've seen some people are talking like the Fatal Frame, made of Blackwater, came out on Steam and other
I know
consoles.
what that is.
This is the latest Fatal Frame game that came out on the Wii U, and they recently remastered it on newer consoles and Steam. And some of the people on Steam, I complain about. I guess is a bad port.
Yeah,
Fatal
So-
Frame.
it's a fighter.
Project
I'm pretty
Zero
sure.
made in a black.
Or no, wait, is that the side scroller beat 'em up?
No, Fatal Frame is a horror game, the
Oh. Oh,
Japanese
is it?
horror game.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm looking at
okay.
it right now.
Hmm.
By Koei.
There's a lot of
Tecmo-
games with
Tecmo
Fatal in
Games
it. There's
Co.
Fatal Fury, Fatal Frame, Fatal.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's a bunch of Fatal games, and I get
Fatal
all
Dick.
confused. Yeah, right?
Basically, if you do anything with this game, you're basically just paying for like cosmetics. But the reviews are mixed on Steam.
Yeah.
No, I don't
I
really
know.
care for horror games
I-
anyway because I'm a
yeah,
pussy.
Could you?
Because
could you
it's not running
I get,
well.
I get what you're
What people are
saying.
saying.
If you like old Ubisoft games, but how do you justify spending $240?
For a year.
Well, again, like JC said, if you could ever even convince me to do something like this, it would be a month or two. I would blow through all of my greatest hits that I'd play Sands of Time, and then maybe a couple of the other Prince of Persias. I might go through a couple of the Far
Well, is there a
Cries.
list?
Yeah, like I don't give a
of-
fuck. I'll breeze through Prince of Persia on easy mode because whatever.
Pussy.
But
Pussy.
I'd spend a month or two maybe, and then I'd drop it and never think about it ever again, ever.
So I think I already have it on Steam anyway. Let me check.
You already own it on Steam, then there's no.
Let me see. I believe I do. Yeah.
But-
Yeah, I have the
Hold up,
3 games.
Where's the list? Where's there a list for the servers though?
It's on the Uplay. Yeah,
Prince
of Persia,
I have
The
the
Two
3. I have the
Thrones.
3. I have 3 games. So I'm
No,
only missing
all-
2.
All the
I'm only
Prince of
missing
Persia
2.
games on Steam are like $10.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you wait for a fucking sale, like the winter sale, that's probably coming up in what, a month? They'll be fucking 5.
Or less.
Or or you can
Yeah.
get the whole pack of them for like 15,
Yeah.
No, what's the
I'm only
Ubisoft
missing.
subscription
So yeah,
service
I'm only
called,
missing
though?
2. I'm only missing 2 from the store, the collection.
Yeah, like this is a losing proposition.
Mhm.
And
It really
like,
is. 'cause,
just like
old
with
games,
the streaming
no.
wars, like that's a losing proposition too. And especially it's like, guys, you're not like HBO might have a chance against Disney and fucking Netflix, but like Paramount, no, you don't. It's not gonna happen. You were gonna bleed to death for 5 years or 6 years, and then
They're trying to
You're-
just get as much money as they can out of it and then just
but
pull out.
it's costing them more than they're gonna get though, and then they're gonna have to fucking sell
Well,
their
they're
entire
gonna figure out the
library at
hard
a
way.
discount. Well, yeah, that's the thing. But that's see what I don't want is that to happen, because what ends up happening is, so Paramount goes for another 5 years, but they don't get enough money to actually cover their costs, right? Because that's how most businesses go, right? The first several years, if not a decade or two of a business, you're losing money the whole time. The plan is that after that you start making money and then it builds from there. But so Paramount, they lose money for 5 years and they spend millions and millions of dollars until they're in the hole, and then they're screwed because they're in the hole, and it's not like, once you're in the hole, like, it's not like you can just switch direction and go do something different. So then what they end up having to do is they package together their entire library and sell it to one of the big three for pennies on the dollar, and then Disney owns even more of the unique IPs in the world. Instead of Disney only owning 63% of all the unique IPs that exist in the world, they own fucking 70%.
But they're not monopolizing or anything, right?
No, of course not. They're a great company. We love Disney here.
Yeah, Disney's my favorite. Didn't they like make Star Wars? They created the sequel trilogy, which is
Stop
so
talking.
good. It beats the original trilogy. Is it? Didn't Disney do great things with Star Wars? Isn't that
Stop
why Star
talking.
Wars is like meme? I thought you told me Star Wars was great. What are you talking about?
Stop talking.
Fuck. If
Some
you wanna
things
admit
are
that I was
good,
right,
but anything like out of the main movies are dog water.
And see,
Stop
if you want to
talking.
admit that I was
This-
right and Disney ruined Star Wars, that's fine. You can admit that.
this is why
Well, they
Steam.
ruined the main three, yeah.
This is why
Some of the other things
Steam
they've
was
done are
so
pretty good.
great, because yeah, Steam takes their cut, but they provide a great service, right? They provide a marketplace for you to sell your stuff. They provide community support, forums, workshop, mods if your game allows it and stuff like that. Items and marketplace stuff where you get your community involved in trading and talking about everything and whatever. They provide all the front and back end support services, staff, programmers, tech support, all that shit. Like, for 30% or whatever it is, I think it's 30% that Steam takes. Like, that's a hell of a deal. And the best part is that you're not just selling to your fans, because this is why like the Bethesda store and shit fail, because it's like, okay, yeah, you love Bethesda games, you go and you sign up, you get your Bethesda games, you're playing your Bethesda games, but then how do you get somebody who's not a Bethesda fan to go to the Bethesda store and try one of their games? You're not, because when the fuck is that gonna happen? The whole point is that on
When they
Steam,
actually make good games.
Yeah, right. Hey, but I'll fight it.
That
I'll
are
fight.
not broken.
Hey. I will. I
Hey
forgive.
man, it got fixed. All the modders fixed it.
I forgive
It's
Bethesda
not a bug,
games.
it's a feature.
I will die on that hill. Anyway, we've gone over that before. But anyway, the
Yo,
point is
man.
that what happens is that
But they
while
got
people are
defended, Pete.
while people are browsing Steam looking for whatever, XCOM or fucking Counter-Strike or whatever, it's like, hey, you like this game, you might like this Bethesda game, and it's on sale, half price. Check it out. Like, that's huge. That's huge. Like, companies spend billions of dollars on advertising to get that level, to get less than that level, right? Because most of the advertising is some silly thing, like, if back in the day, this is old man Peter over here. You would see a TV advertisement. You see, when we used to watch TV, you would watch the show, but then they would interrupt it in the middle and they would play advertisements, and so then you'd see an ad for the latest fucking Skyrim or whatever it was. And then when the internets came out and everybody was cruising on the nets, you'd get silly pop-ups
Oh.
and banner ads and shit. And it's like, that shit doesn't work, man. Fucking that shit, a banner ad or a fucking pop-up on a fucking website or a YouTube ad or something, that shit works. I bet it's one out of every like 100,000 views. You get one person that's like, oh, all right, that looks interesting, and clicks on it. Whereas with Steam, you know how many fucking games I've bought because it was just like, hey, you like this? You might check this out. And it's like, oh fuck, it's $4. Fuck it, I'll buy it. And then it's like, oh shit, that was a damn good game. And then it just keeps snowballing. And now I've got, whatever, 400 and something odd games
Blue.
on my list.
Yeah, just see what I put this here.
Yeah, read the first comment on that Reddit post and tell me that that's dumb.
649 games.
That's brain dead, but still, it's so funny, dude. The next generation of Call of Duty graphics, Vanguard.
Read the first
So
Reddit
good.
comment though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
that guy's a-
Pete,
that guy's
649
retarded.
games.
For
That's
you? For you?
yeah. That's my
Also-
library.
Okay.
That's my Steam
462.
library.
Haha, I was right. 460. It's 462.
That's my Steam library, by the way. I'm not counting my
Steve.
Xbox and PlayStation library.
Question: how many of those games do you play? Because I own a fuck ton of games on my Steam library. So how
See
many
you
do you
on
play
that.
them?
I'll get back to you on that. Maybe over
Right.
100.
That's cap. I think, at least for me,
I
at
have
my entire Steam
116,
library,
I played a
I've
couple.
played. At my entire Steam library of 400 games, I've played at best 20. Holy shit!
What do you consider play? Like, how much time does it have to be?
Over 20 hours.
Beat the game.
Oh,
If
come
it's a single player
on.
game, beat it.
20 hours? Like 2
Yeah,
doesn't
you'd be
count?
surprised how
5
many
doesn't
games
count?
Well, because if you put 20 hours in, that usually means you've kind of been invested and you've done most of the stuff in the game, right?
They're important.
I don't know, because like Fear 3, I only put 14 hours into that, and I think I beat it. I mean, that's the thing.
I only put. Okay, well, I'm talking. I guess
Alright,
for
alright.
single player
Let's-
games,
let's go-
because I only put 11.5 into Metro 2033 Redux.
All right, let's go 20 hours then. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I believe Vanguard's over on the cheaters already. So lol.
27.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
27. But if you just go by like
Right?
if you go by like an hour, I think it's probably around like 100.
I've only
If you look
played
at my-
34 out of my 116 games over 20 hours.
Yeah. Okay.
If you look at my, it's kind of fun because there's like a giant gap in my Steam hours. It's like for Warframe Destiny, there's like in the 1,000+ territory.
You want to
you
talk about a
have
massive gap between hours?
And then you have Wallpaper Engine at like not at like
Oh, that doesn't
800
count.
hours.
That's
That doesn't
just
count.
Yeah, I didn't count Wallpaper Engine on mine.
All right, so ignoring Wallpaper Engine, the gap between my hours is Destiny 2, 3,000+ hours on Steam, Warframe 1,000, and then below that is Skyrim with 300.
Yeah,
what
well,
a jump!
dude, I got
Jesus.
Dota 2 is 2,000, Warframe 775, Counter Strike Source is 593, and then Destiny 2 is 375. So
The most I have is 218 hours on Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Yeah.
This is a pretty big jump for an hour. So PUBG's at
And then-
998
and
hours, and then it
then-
goes to War Thunder with 8,481 hours.
oh my
So
god.
Big- I'm
Yeah.
I still don't know how you
218
put
on-
8,000 hours on War Thunder.
Oh, I've been playing it
218
for
on
like 9 years.
218 on Euro Truck, and then 175 on Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, and then 114 on the Mass Effect Legendary Edition.
I wanna know how I have-
on Skyrim.
I want to know how I have 100.
43 on Stardew, 61 on Elite Dangerous,
I want to know
42
how
hours on Viscera Cleanup Detail.
I want to know how I have 103 hours on 3D Mark.
What do you do on 3D Mark?
I don't even remember running it that many times, but I've used it. I've done it for benchmarking and stress testing and shit, but I don't remember 103 fucking hours. Fucking out
Dude,
your
I'm checking
mind.
this- I'm checking on my
26
Steam.
hours on Metal Gear Rising, and I played it. I've been a bunch of times on several difficulties.
Most of
on
these
on the
games,
PS3. On the PS3, I have. I don't on the PC. I don't think I
my
have.
top 5 games for hours is War Thunder, PUBG, Destiny 2, Fallout 76, and DayZ.
Power Wash Simulator 26 hours.
That's just
most of my
sad.
the more I scroll down though,
What?
the games that I have like below 5 hours in, I just didn't like. That's just what I come to the conclusion.
No, see,
Pete,
like-
you got something to say? You got
Yeah,
something
I
to say
do.
to me?
I do. Power Wash Simulator, bro. Come on, man. No, I have a bunch of games that are like 5 or less hours
Here,
that I
JC,
enjoy.
I'm convinced you like fucking you want to work 24/7.
But
That's
like,
how I'm
like shit, Carrion, I've only got 3.1 and I've almost beat it.
Oh, I also shit. Where is it? Valve here. Phantom Breaker Battlegrounds. I have 17 hours Steam, but I've also played this on other platforms and beaten it a bunch of times, unlocking Nightmare Plus.
And like some of
So-
them,
I just realized I only have an hour in Uno, and I know why. Because I played Uno for an hour with some people, and then we just never played it again because the game was just we hated each other after it.
well, then there's
It's
others
the
like
curse of
let's see, what was that one?
I have 13.3 hours on Soma, but that's on Steam. I've played it on Xbox or PlayStation 4. I'm
Oh,
certain I have more out. I'm certain I have more console.
I barely played Hollow Knight. Oh fuck! I know a lot of people who get so mad at me for barely playing Hollow Knight.
I've never
it was-
played the game, but the game's cool.
Yeah, it's okay. It's
I play a bit. Yeah, it's cool.
Thank you, Mossbag,
It's
for all
neat.
your videos and giving me the lore.
I barely played it, to be honest.
Batman Arkham
I'm-
Origins. I have 6.8 hours, but that's on Steam. I played more than that on PS3.
I think there was one because like
Yeah, it's just-
there's some that like Master of Orion, right? So like I played the shit out of Master of Orion when I had just the standalone copy, and then I bought it on Steam because I wanted a copy of it, and it's like the standalone copies are hard to get running and shit. But I played it for like an hour or two, and it's like it's not like I won't ever return to it or anything, but it's I'm not putting fucking 20, 30 hours into it because it's just one of those games. It's like you get bored one day and it's like, oh yeah, fuck it, I'll run a run of Master of Orion or whatever it is.
Apparently, I fucking own Cat Girl Lover. It's Cat Girl Lover too.
Oh, I got plenty of those.
What the fuck?
Do you have any hours
Hey,
into
you
it?
know what? Nope, I haven't even played it.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
come
if
on.
we're, hold on. If we're
I'll
going
fo-
based off like games with hours, so like Battlefield 3 is my number 2 with 1,080 hours and 58 minutes from like Xbox days. And still War Thunder beats
Alpha
it.
Protocol. I've
That's
done
funny.
2 playthroughs on the PS3.
Yeah, but see, that's the problem. Like, there's a bunch of games in here. Not Hard Reset. What the fuck was that one?
I currently have 5.2 hours on Midnight Castle Succubus.
Big Nut.
Yup.
It's a fun game. And so is Sword Succubus.
Oh shit! They pop on my Steam list, but I have like 65 hours in GTA 5. That's because that game is just. I love the campaign of it. Fuck the multiplayer. Even though I put so much time into it on PS3, but like the campaign, I always go back to replay it as well, and I just go for like a quick 3-day session of it, and it's so much fun.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a bunch that like I either played when they were, on PlayStation or whatever, or I played when they were, back in the day and they were on CD and shit. And it's like they don't count on my Steam hours, but I know I've got fucking several hundred or
I just
maybe
think
a thousand.
I just
Rage.
think it's funny that despite how much shit I talked about Fallout 4, I have like 172 hours into the game.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
like
it's a fun
it's
game.
like okay, and I'm just like okay.
Yeah, it's a fun
Rage.
game when I fix it.
Fight and Rage. I have 1.7 hours on Steam, but I know on Xbox I have way more than that. I have more.
And then
Probably
there's
over
games like-
20. Probably over 20.
And I have like 162 hours into Borderlands 3, but I already know I only enjoyed like 50 of those hours. Only 50 of that shit.
Yeah, like Tribes Ascend, right? Because Tribes Ascend after it went into like its second phase or something, it went on Steam. But like, fuck, man, I put like fucking several hundred hours into that game when it was just whatever. I can't remember the company that did it, but when it was just standalone. Or
Then I
same
have
thing.
60 hours.
MechWarrior Online too. I played a shitload of MechWarrior Online when it was beta and right after it launched, and then it went to Steam, so I got it, but fucking I haven't played it much since. But yeah. The the source code for Little Big Adventure 1 and 2 is now open source.
Little, I don't even know what that is.
That's that.
You mean Little Big Planet?
No,
No.
no. This is another game. This is a different.
Yeah,
I have
it's a
no idea
different
what game
game.
you're talking about then.
It's retro. Like, yeah. Well, you know, if you don't know, you don't know. That's fine.
It is.
Square Enix's president stated that Marvel Avengers game is disappointing.
Oh,
I've
I think
been,
disappointing is like an understatement for
I
that
know,
game.
I've been
Well,
hearing.
was it Eternals? Was it
No,
Eternals?
not
or-
Eternals. The game, the Avengers game.
Yeah, I thought Eternals was a game.
No,
Never mind.
Eternals
Yeah,
is the
the
movie.
Avengers. Yeah, Marvel Avengers. I don't think I've seen good things
Nope.
said about it.
Nope. I've heard rumors through the grapevine, and they all kind of say trash. So.
Indeed.
And then this is so. Ubisoft is blaming Skype, MSI Afterburner, Discord, and more for possibly causing performance issues in its games.
Yeah,
Skype.
sure.
We all
Skype.
we all know. Well, hey, to be fair, you could blame Skype because that's a garbage ass program. But don't you dare blame Afterburner.
not-
or
it's
Discord.
Not back
just
in the
funny.
day.
It's just funny. It's just funny hearing that.
We all know that Ubisoft is a company. Blah 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 blah. Assassin's Creed Valhalla has had performance issues. The latest Far Cry games have been mainly relying on one CPU core or thread. Most of its games use VM Protect and Denuvo, which are fucking absolute
Denuvo,
garbage, and
of course.
bring an additional CPU/memory overhead, and the list goes on. And funnily enough, Ubisoft states that some of the most popular third-party programs may be causing performance or crashing issues. Yesterday, Ubisoft support shared the following tweet. As the team specifically says, the following third-party programs may introduce performance or crashing issues, and the list is Overwolf, Afterburner, Riva Tuner, BitTorrent, uTorrent, Razer Synapse, SteelSeries Engine, OBS, XSplit, Flux, F.Lux, Nexus Launcher, Hamachi, Skype, VMware, Discord, and TeamSpeak. They also recommend disabling experimental features available through NVIDIA GeForce Experience and Radeon settings.
How about I just disable Ubisoft?
Yeah, right? In short, Ubisoft is blaming all of the third-party programs that PC users currently use instead of trying to fix their compatibility issues. Ubisoft suggests disabling these programs. Yeah, that's going to happen.
I suggest Ubisoft fixing their game.
Yeah, disable Discord.
Trust me, I'm a professional.
Yeah, and that's our biggest issue here. Ubisoft and every company should make sure that its games are compatible with these programs,
Because these are the main ones people use.
or that they at least don't cause any performance issues. Ubisoft should also identify and fix the stuttering or performance issues for its games. For instance, Assassin's Creed Origins had fewer stuttering issues in its Denuvo free version. Of course it did. Far Cry 6 also
What a
had
shocker.
right, this is my shocked face. Far Cry 6 also has stuttering issues on both PC and consoles when loading new areas. Watchdog Legions also initially had CPU-related issues through a though a post-launch update improved things. These are not the result of a third-party program running in the background, unless we list their DRMs, which Ubisoft has clearly avoided mentioning. Yeah. What's also ironic here is that Ubisoft has listed BitTorrent and uTorrent, so how on earth could these programs introduce performance issues unless we're talking about online games?
Dude, Ubisoft's just a fucking papega.
Right? Because to me, this feels like VM Protect and Denuvo possibly causing issues and crashes the moment they detect a torrent client. I mean, fair enough, they might. For what it's worth, Ubisoft has not stated yet whether it will fix the performance issues of Far Cry 6. The team hasn't even shared any news or details about the game's first post-launch update. Lastly, other companies have also listed these programs for potentially causing issues, and to Ubisoft's credit, MSI Afterburner can indeed cause launch crashes. However, it does not introduce any performance issues. Still, if you have trouble launching a game, we suggest taking a look at the list.
Yeah,
I
by the way,
suggest not
this is
downloading or buying these games to begin
Right?
with.
Yeah, if
Problem
they're having these kind
solved.
of issues,
And if you are gonna play them, just play them on a console.
or you
Or just
could
don't play them.
say sail high seas. So we would never condone piracy here on this program.
What do you mean piracy? We're not talking about that. We're just talking
No,
about
of
sailing the high
course.
seas.
Of course, yeah. Take a boat,
bro.
shove off the dock,
One Piece about
sail off into the sunset.
Yeah, and make sure you have some rum with you and maybe a plank.
A waste of room gun.
First comment: shit company full of diversity, hire employees that can't code for shit, doesn't take good responsibility for their badly optimized 10-layer DRM-filled games running like shit. What else is new? This is the same piece of shit company that said all PC gamers were pirates some years. No. That was Epic, bruh.
Well, they're kind of all the same at this point.
No, that was Epic. But that was Epic.
That was Epic.
That was
yeah. He was the one that said that all PC gamers are pirates. So,
Hey,
but it wouldn't surprise me if
what they
Ubisoft
make
said
me.
something similar. But
games are shit anyways. They aren't even worth like $10, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, that comment could be true, by the way. It's full of just so many diversity hires that they just can't code for shit.
yeah,
Dude.
you know.
Dude, if they code better than Yandere Dev, then
I mean, wait, you mean
Oh
if they code
God.
worse then?
well, if they code better, then that's surprising to begin with. If it's this garbage.
By the way, this is a company that wants you to pay $20 a month for a subscription service to play their games. Just keep that in mind.
Yep.
Yeah, well, you can buy Pets Horses too for like
For
$1 or
$1.
something.
I would not buy that for $1.
Yeah, I would.
I probably wouldn't even put it in my library for free, to be honest.
Right? Yeah, no way. Chex
Bro,
Quest,
you
I added that shit as soon as it launched. That shit wouldn't even fucking pirate it.
You're telling me you wouldn't have what's the game called, meme?
Yo, he bought a box of cereal and got a game out of it.
Well, then I got it free on Steam. I still have the disc somewhere, I think.
Hell yeah. Saw it for like 30 grand on the internet.
What was that horse game called again, meme?
Which one?
The horse game.
You just
Oh, Pets Horses 2. They have
You're
Z's
telling
at
me
the end, I think.
You're telling me you wouldn't pay for that? You're telling me you wouldn't pay $20 a month just to replay Pet Horses Simulator?
Oh, hell yeah, I would, dude. That's like the best game ever to exist. Let's see if it's on Steam.
No,
It is.
It is. Of course.
How much?
It's $9.99.
What? Yo,
$10.
no way in
Good
hell I'll pay
God.
$10 for that.
$10 on Steam.
I wonder
Well,
how
that's
much it is
a
on a key store.
$10.
Well, you can get it for $1 something on Ubisoft. So you might as well buy it off Ubisoft. Look at the Steam reviews.
I wonder if like G2A has it for like 50 cents.
At first, I thought this game was wonderful, but oh, how things can change. Don't be deceived by the joyful horse pictures. This is a hazardous game that should not be sold without severe warning. After countless days of raising horses, I was grazing on some nearby greens when my roommate dropped a dish on the ground. It broke, and the noise of it spooked me, causing me to rear back and kick him in the head. Now he talks with a speech impediment and has a wonky eye. I haven't launched this game in 3 weeks because it will remind me of the incident. I can't face the reality of what I've done. My family won't speak to me. I have badly affected rug burn on both of my knees, and I'm malnourished from eating from nothing but carrots. Although my eyesight has never been better. Damn you, Pets Horses! You've ruined my life.
That is glorious.
What the fuck is this now? What?
A review. Somebody's review.
That's so good. That's so
0.9 hours on record. 0.8 hours at review time. November 29th, 2013. Let's fucking go.
Bro, fucking joke. just for
Are we talking about Depression Quest? What now? What the fuck?
No, it's
Pets Horses
Pet Horse
2
I
on
mean,
Steam.
wouldn't surprise me, but you know.
that review is so good. That's one,
Guys,
that's one of the
this guy
reasons
has
why.
15 point. This guy has 15.4 hours, and he left a negative review. I tried marathoning my way
What's
through to
the
the
name?
end of
What are
this.
you talking about? What's the name?
Pets
Pets
Horses
with a
2.
Z and Horses
Pet-
with a Z at the end.
Oh, Pets and Horses.
Yeah, on Steam. I tried marathoning my
there's
way through
two.
to the end of this.
Pets
And
Horses 2.
somewhere around 10 hours in, I fell asleep. When I woke up, the game was running and endless credits loop. Apparently, I beat it in my sleep or trained my horse sufficiently or something. I don't know if I should be proud of or horrified by the fact that I apparently sleep game my way to the end of Pets Horses 2.
Bro, you can pay $20 a
Hey,
month.
you know what, man? Like, take that as a
Like-
win, bro. Like, you fucking completed it, and you didn't even have to fucking suffer through it. So just like, I'd cash my chips in and fucking bounce at that point.
I found it right away, by the way. I sent in Pet on Steam and it popped up immediately.
God.
Why Call of Duty Black Ops is a sequel to the famous, well-known Pets Horses at War.
This game is the best game ever. I don't know why I bothered putting 6 hours into Fallout and 400 hours.
Call of Duty Black Ops is a sequel to the famous and well-known Pets Horses at War. Everything about this amazing adventure oozes quality. From the first moment you see the polygons flicker and distort across your screen during the many broken animations and watch the mouth movement fail to sync with the psychotic and inane spoken dialogue badly translated from what was probably originally a French release. You'll be hooked on Black Ops. The best part is the tutorial that you were given early on as your friend Oliver shows you around the place you'll be staying at working. After teaching you how to cure the infection in your starter horse's foot, you are shown where it can participate in challenges. Unfortunately, your horse's stats are not high enough to participate in that day's challenge. So instead of click on confirm, you must select the back option, which doesn't work at all. All F4 does, however, and so your quest is finally an abrupt, although satisfying end. That's a negative review from December 26th, 2010.
I got a
Pre-release review.
I got a positive
by
one
the
from
way,
2014. Said that this 2007 hidden gem of a game was
I just
overshadowed
saw
by
this
such
one.
lesser games that came out the year like BioShock, Portal, The Elder Scrolls 6, and Super Mario Galaxy. It only shows how unaccepting the mainstream game consumer base is when it comes to smaller or lesser marketed IPs.
I'm marking that as funny.
Yeah. The
game is the best game ever. I don't know why I bothered putting
responses to this review. What level can you prestige? You can prestige surprisingly early. You only had to get to level foul.
Name.
I love this.
Yeah, I found one of the reviews is the guy put 35 hours into it, and the review is.
Is that the one I was reading?
No, it says, and I quote, "It's okay."
It's okay. Yep.
Yeah, a gameplay screenshot is actually of a crash report. It's a crash report, but his game crashing.
It's so good, dude. So good.
Alert for debug. This is the image that he's posted in the Imgur.
Oh god, it's so good.
Okay,
It's
so I
honestly,
went.
this is why Steam this is why I love Steam reviews. They're just like a national treasure that should never be taken away.
I hate I filtered the show funny and negative only reviews. This one 0.3 hours. I hate horses, but this game is amazing. Why are you playing this game if you hate horses?
This game has more depth than most RPG games I've played in recent years. This was posted June of this
Horses
year.
1 was better.
Horses 1 was the better sequel. Hey, you don't have to buy this game though, because now you can because now you can pay $20 a month for Ubisoft. Like,
I spent 13 hours trying to kill the damn horse.
Dude, it's so good.
Oh
Pets and
damn!
horses too, ladies and gentlemen.
Shit.
You know, it's such a good
Oh,
game.
Christ.
I just want to only see funny reviews because the funny reviews are always the best.
I spent 13 hours trying to kill the damn horse. There are no consequences in this game. This warped reality will have you staring at your screen like some sort of zombie waiting for that glorious. Your horse has died. Your horse has died. You lose. You are also a horrible monster. However,
Bro,
that moment
Just
never
get,
arrived.
just guys, we gotta buy Horse Shelter 2022.
Dude, one of the reviews is a fucking Wikipedia link.
I saw it. Yeah, live with Asperger's syndrome.
So
Pony World
good.
3. Let's fucking go, dude.
No, okay. Recommended 0.6 hours on record. In nomine Dei, nostri sectaris Lucifer excelsi. Oh god.
Why is it that
okay.
the kid games have the funniest fucking reviews?
Well, because most of them are
adults are
garbo.
childish. Because adults are even more.
Because they're so funny in their cringiness.
They're so bad, it's just comedic. That's the issue.
Day 1 of Pony World 3. Rendering issues for the main menu. No money left. Spent it all on tomato growing. Yet to get baby. My pony was denied a job because he was dirty and cried the entire way home. My wife is apparently a man. $40 for a croissant. Attempted to kill myself by crushing my pony with compost. Didn't work. We'll try again tomorrow. Kill me /10.
Oh my.
This review from 2015, 1.3 hours. You're gonna love this one, Pete. Still a better game than Dota.
Oh.
114 people found this review helpful.
Damn.
Can you send that review to me?
I'm about
Or
to
screenshot it?
I'm about
Pony
to throw
World 3.
hands.
I mean, just screenshot it for me. I need that review.
First person poop cleaning. 10 out of 10.
I saw that one, yeah. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Hey, no, that might not be true, but I'll bet you it's still a better love story than Twilight.
Oh my god, I already know who I'm sending that to.
Okay, in nominee, I cannot fucking read this.
I already did that one. Yeah.
You
Name-
did?
I
In the
rarely
name
ever
of
play
Satan.
single player games, but when I do, it needs to
In
be
the name of
perfect. And this
Satan.
game did it for me. I haven't had this much fun since Fallout 3 and Skyrim combined. 10/10 IGN. Yes, this man has put over 337 hours into fucking Pony World 3.
No, dude, he had to have just like opened it up and let it run in the background or some shit like that. There's no fucking way.
He
Oh my
definitely
God.
did.
No, his at review time was 401.4 hours.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Pony World 3 breaks the bonds of reality and lets you live forever as a misfigured polygon horse roaming the streets of the Pony Metropolis. You literally have to do nothing but roam and pretend things in life like education and eating are important. The only way you feel sad is if you don't sleep enough. Friendship is the only power source in this town. Thank you, Pony World 3. I can now see why we made 3 of these wonderful, colorful, and friendly video games for people like me who don't understand the world. Please send for help. I'm being held at gunpoint.
Yeah, this one only have 1.7 hours, 1.1 hour at the time of this review, from 2014. Manliest game ever. Only a real brutal man can play this and beat it to an end. This game combines all our favorite genres: shooter, RPG, adventure. You also need some strategy if you want to become a master of horses and take over the world. So are you man enough to go out there like Chuck Norris, make those horses your minions?
Apparently
So-
not. I'll
No,
leave
this
that.
one's recent. This
I'll
one,
leave
this one's
that to
recent
you,
for
King.
May. This one's from May 31st. XX mod win for
Meh.
0.03.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh, no.
There's some dark features I don't want to see. And this is one of them.
Oh my god.
Well,
I like how it's only fucking translated in English, French, and oh god. This game has to be a joke, right? Like I don't know.
no,
It's too
dude.
good.
Like,
No, these
Yeah,
games
I
are
just-
just made for kids.
no, it's not. Dude, like, oh, yeah. I wouldn't even say that. Like,
I mean like really young kids that
Even
like just
then.
like
bro, I was playing better games than that when I was young.
Bro, I was playing Balloons Tower Defense. Okay, that shit was on point.
Mario, Doom, Wolfenstein, Descent. Come on, man.
It's basically playing Star Wars Episode 1 Racer
Commander
on
Keen,
Nintendo 64.
GoldenEye.
By the way, this game
Casual
you don't have to.
games. Oof.
By the way, this game you don't have to spend the $10 for it. You can pay for Ubisoft's $20 subscription service. and play
And then you get access for free.
it. Right? You have access as long as you pay the subscription.
Dude, I'm just saying, I would spend like $50 on pets horses too.
I like how pets and horses have the what was it, the trademark? I think next
Oh
There's-
yeah.
Pets
Wait, hold
trademark,
on.
pets trademark, horses trademark too. Like,
Dude, there's,
why do you
there's
need
no,
that?
There's no pet
do you
horses
need-
one.
Why do you need that?
Yo, I'm trying to find it. There's no pet horses one.
It might not
It's
be on
probably-
Steam.
It's probably like on a different thing.
No,
Pet.
pets trademark, horses trademark. One.
Pets
Yeah.
horses.
You need to say it right. You need to say the whole thing.
Horses
I copy and pasted
Wikipedia.
them.
Let's see. Series Pets. Developer
Uh.
NTO. Publisher Ubisoft.
Mhm.
Starting.
This shit just reminds me of like those fucking Barbie Dreamhouse games that came out in the fucking early 90s and shit that were absolute fucking garbage. But,
People still bought them.
well, and this is why I
Horses
love
2,
PC
a sequel
Accelerator
to
because they
Horses was
rip them
developed with
apart.
somewhat similar plots. The main character is a young woman named Emma. She is sent to France to train and become
Yeah.
a veterinarian. When the taxi breaks down, she has no choice but to take refuge in a small, quiet town. There, she meets Oliver, a nephew of his aunt.
I've
His
seen enough
aunt's
hentai to know where this is
stud
going.
Farm, who is missing its real owner. Mary, after finding out Emma is a vet, he offers to give her shelter if she helps him deliver a mare with Foat. Emma agrees after meeting Floral Michael, formerly called Miguel, whatever fucking stupid names. Basically, it's all stupid.
I'm just saying,
Dude,
in the hentai version, homeboy, the guy that offered the shelter ends
Oh.
up tying her to a table, and then she gets railed by a
Horses
bunch
fucking
of
her.
horses. Yeah, you know. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
oh,
So,
okay,
I didn't know. I didn't know this was such a dark, dark video game, man. Terrible.
I still love the review, by the
This
way.
was made
for
for
kids?
kids.
Yeah, right. Like, God,
I
guys.
still love the review. Still better than Dota.
Don't worry. If you don't want that, you can always play Riding Star Horse Championship.
Honestly, I feel like just for the meme, I should get this game and just put still better than League just for the fucking hell of it.
I bet Pete was like, them fighting.
They are fighting words, bro. But that's all right.
Wait, hold up. I gotta find this guy's.
If they wish to find out, they can fuck around at their convenience. So
I gotta go find that review again because I just realized. Where'd you find it? Which section, JC? Was it just negative or?
I went.
Rival Stars Horse Racing, $49.99.
oh my god.
Okay,
I'm gonna find our review because
This
I want to
came
see.
out in
Pets,
2020.
horses, yeah, so I went to.
I want to check that guy's Steam profile. I want to see how many.
Well,
Let's
all right,
do-
Let's see.
all right,
go to-
boys. We got one last thing. You gotta give the devil his due. and you gotta let people know when they're doing right, even if it's China.
Yeah,
China is banning Fortnite,
that's pretty funny.
doing the Lord's
Well,
work.
I'm pretty sure I heard that they're not banning it, but they're just they're getting rid of the Chinese version of the game because there's nobody playing it. Like the Chinese people, if they're playing Fortnite, they're playing Fortnite. They're not playing the Chinese version.
I heard that they are actually banning it, and the reason they're
Okay, well,
banning it is
If they're actually banning
because
it, then hell yeah.
let's see here. Fortune magazine. Fortnite, the ultra pop, blah blah blah, is shutting down in China. Epic Games, the developer behind Fortnite, stopped all new user registration on Monday. Yeah, no, this is Epic's. So you couldn't even register a new account
You mean a
as
social
of
credit account?
yeah, right. While the game server will be shut down completely on November 12th, the company announced on its website, and the reason is because it was competing with Tencent's
PUBG Mobile.
PUBG.
Yep.
Yep. So I hate.
So it's not even a good reason.
No, it's not, and I hate that it's not a
Well-
good reason. But like I said, you got to give the devil his due, and China's now doing the Lord's work. So
No.
What?
A
Yo,
broken-
this
a
guy's.
broken-
Give me a better reason.
Hey,
Give me a better reason.
a broken clock is still right twice a day, you know? So it happens to be one of those times.
One of the things they're doing is they're only doing it so as they can keep making money through PUBG Mobile with Tencent. That's
Yeah.
why.
Of course. Yep. So
Broken
it's
clock.
By the way,
And
I
any
just-
any Chinese player that is playing Fortnite, they're playing the actual version of Fortnite.
I just.
well, yeah,
that
but they
guy
got to
who
do shit
posted-
like fucking VPN and shit because when China bans
Mind
something,
you, that's
they don't.
against the law.
I
in
know.
their
That's what I'm
country,
saying.
so-
Like they're no joke about it. So you know.
No,
Yeah.
a broken clock, right twice a day, unless it's
So
a digital
does that
clock.
mean that all
in
the
which
Chinese
case it's only
officials-
in which case it's only right once a day.
By the way, you know that
Does
guy
that
who
mean
put the
the Chinese
better.
officials have to be arrested because they're not allowed to use Twitter?
I
That's
mean,
an
they
interesting
should
point.
be
No,
using
no,
Twitter
no,
anyway.
no. Yeah, like
Whatever.
they probably have special fucking, dispensations
Privileges.
to fuck. Yeah.
CCP say, "Okay, gamer."
Yep. Well, it's just like you look at the map of Steam users, and in North Korea, there's that one fucking dot. And
It's just Kim Jong Un.
Kim Jong Un, yeah, or maybe like maybe his generals like share his account or something, But yeah,
I couldn't find it, but apparently the guy who put that review put 1,000 hours into Counter-Strike Go.
hey, free to play. I mean, Source is better, but whatever.
No, this is before Counter-Strike went free to play, though.
But yep. Well, all right. The hell, dude.
I love that review thing we did. It was so funny.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Smash like Chen. She's a dirty hoe. She's a dirty hoe. Hit subscribe because she's into that masochistic shit. Comment, share, all that good stuff. See y'all next week. Hopefully, Brem should be here next week, so we'll have our boy back.
I want my man back.
Apparently, there's no
And then
data on North Korea for Steam users.
I want my man back. Wait, what now?
Yeah, they had to reverse the timeline. You know that screenshot, Pete? It's from an alternate timeline. You saw like an alternate timeline for a minute,
Right? Somebody went back in time and fucking changed something, and now it no longer exists. So, all right. Thanks everybody. We'll see y'all next week. Peace out.